Hello everyone, good evening. Oh my gosh, 1 second. My nose is really itchy. Ah! There we go. Hello! Hi Prez, how are you? Oh, I should open this. I have a bottle of cold pressed Pink Lady apple juice, which I forgot to open before we start stream, so I'm gonna open it right now. Okay, cold sip. I just spilt it all over myself. Okay, actually, it's like just a drop. Okay, we're fine, we're cool, we're cool. Crisis averted. Let me have more of this before I spill it. Okay. I have a big bottle of juice because we are playing Mirage Noir, which is a visual novel. It's a demo. And there's gonna be a lot of talking because it's a lot of words and writing. So I figure having a nice, fresh, refreshing drink with me will help. But yeah. We're all doing well today. Sorry, my leg's really itchy. Just so people know, as well, just to be transparent, so the team behind Mirage Noir asked me to play the game. I'm not getting any freebies from it. It's not sponsored, it's not an ad or anything like that. They just said, hey, we were hoping you might play the game, and let us know how you feel about it, etc. And I said, yeah, I can do that. So, I was going to anyway, so, you know, but, you know, just so people are aware. But yeah, like I said, it's not sponsored, it's not an ad, I'm not getting, like, a key, at least, I mean, I might get something in the future, but I wouldn't know. At this point in time, there's no monetary gain or anything like that. So, we're just here to try it out. It looks really cute. I already have a favorite boy, I'm pretty sure, but we'll find out from the story, I suppose, so. Also, just say if anyone who doesn't know or is curious, you can go and look them up on Steam. They're on Steam to wishlist, and they actually just started a Kickstarter. I think sorry, did they start it? No, they're starting in a few days. I know my words. They're starting shortly on Kickstarter. So if you want to keep an eye out for that, if this is your sort of thing. I love visual novels. I like Otome, I also like BL visual novels, and I think it's really fun and cute. So, you know. More of that. Yeah. Alright, so I haven't played the original, so this is actually the full demo. So they had like a partial demo out, and from what I understand, I didn't play that. I was gonna wait, but since they said, hey, do you want to play the full demo? I was like, you know what, sure, why not? So, that's what we're gonna do. So we'll start with new game, and we'll see where things are, in terms of if I'm like in the way. Where would you like to start? We'll start from the beginning, because we don't know anything. Ooh, actually, I just want to say, I like the UI. It's nice. It's very, it reminds me of, like, stationary, which I guess makes sense with the pen nib for our mouse as well. Okay. Ooh, starting out dramatic. Okay. Also, do let me know if the music volume is too loud or too quiet. I assume there's no voice acting, but if the music is too loud, just let me know. We'll see. I'm pretty sure when I looked at the settings, there wasn't anything in terms of, like, voices, so maybe that's like a part of the goal for the Kickstarter, who knows. Anyway, dramatic, let's go. She's over there, don't let her get away. They're so persistent, can't they just let me go? I guess not. Did we just hit the ground or something? Oh, a gunshot, my bad. A gunshot echoes behind me, and I reach down by instinct, but then I remember I lost my weapon long ago. We have a gun? Okay. I just have to outrun them then. The way back home is blocked, so the office is probably the safest place to hide for the night. The problem is I need to lose these guys first. Let's see. I saw a bunch of them in front of me earlier. Then I ducked into an alleyway on my left, and then took 2 rights after that. So... oh shit. Oh, there's a timer! Left, right, I don't know. Oh, I hard panicked, oh god. There she is! Crap, I messed up. Oh, my bad. It's fine, they're still far away. I can outrun them. Shit. The bullet barely grazes me, but warm pain shoots through my entire arm. I actually got shot! I try to see how bad the wound is, but the sound of pursuing footsteps interrupts me. No, stop thinking about it, keep running. You won't get another chance if they catch you. Anyway, I hardcore panicked. I wasn't expecting a timer. I'm gonna be real, I'm terrible with QTEs. Sorry. Oh, well, this is a great start already. Phew. Made it back somehow. Good thing I still have the keys to the office since I've been pulling so many all-nighters lately. The place is dead silent. But that's not surprising. After all, the clock says it's 2:30 AM. Guess I'm not sleeping in my own bed tonight. I think that's the 4th time this week. What a terrible night. They chased me around half the city and I didn't even get any of the info I needed. What a waste of time. Or maybe not. The fact that there was so much security there means I must be on the right track. I think I'm getting closer to the truth. Just one more piece of information and I'll be able to put this 4-year-long nightmare to rest. Maybe then Theo will... Ow! Why is my sleeve so wet? You are bleeding! Oh, yeah, no shit. Oh gosh, that's a lot of blood. Ma'am. Ma'am, you got shot. Of course there's blood. You were... Look... It's fine. It's fine. So, I'm not angry at the thing, it's just the... It's such a human thing to be like, oh, well that's a problem. I hate that would probably be my reaction too, so I'm just getting annoyed at myself. A river of blood trails down my arm and I grimace as some of it drips onto the floor below. Ugh, gross. I barely felt a gunshot wound until now. Adrenaline sure is something else. I take a quick glance around to see if I can find where the first aid stuff is, but I don't see it anywhere. I'll clean this up later. No, you should clean it up now. You're actively... Self-preservation. Where is the self-preservation? I have more important things to worry about right now anyway. What do you mean? You're bleeding. Okay, that's fine. We're fine. I move over to my desk and sit down heavily in the chair. Tonight was a failure, and I'll only be more alert from now on. I doubt a repeat performance will get me anywhere. But what else can I do? I'm running out of options now. Ah! It's a picture of all of them. Huh, interesting. Okay, so where in the timeline is this story then? Because she says 4-year long, but the demo, like the story explains at the start that she's gone to like her hometown, so I guess it's like further on? The photograph sitting on my desk is facing up today. On most days I can't bring myself to look at it. Maybe I can ask them for help? No, it's been too long. We haven't spoken in years. They probably wouldn't even pick up even if I call. What did you do? Did you abandon? Oh my goodness. Besides, I don't want to drag other people into my problems. And in the worst case scenario, one of them might be the culprit. Okay, that seems like a leap. Sure. What if I hired someone else then? That'll cost so much money though. Money I don't have. I guess I could take a loan from the bank. That or maybe the loan sharks down the street. I'll probably be in crippling debt for the rest of my life, but if it's to solve this... Huh? What's that noise? Is there someone else here? I did pick from the beginning, right? I hope so. A sudden sound from near the doorway catches my attention and instantly I'm alert again. Is it the guys from earlier? If not, maybe... My phone's in my pocket. I try to unlock it quietly, but I immediately notice a more pressing problem. Why did I leave my computer screen on? I'm basically telling them exactly where I am. I need to get away from here. Maybe I can hide under the desk and call for... Oh. Something forcefully presses against my mouth. Yeah, that's not great. Something forcefully presses against my mouth and my consciousness starts slipping away. No, I can't die yet. Not until I... Oh, what is this? Huh? Oh, wait, that's... No. Oh, well, and she's gone. Okay. Enter. Okay, I'm gonna take a sip. Was this like a dream or something? Or like a premonition? Now, I'm assuming this is like... I'm not sure the pronunciation. I'm assuming it's like uni. Uni, can you hear me? I don't know who's talking, so... Huh? Ow, 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 my head. Why does it hurt so much? Oh. Hello. Hi. Hi. I think she needs some more like sultry. God, I can't do sultry. Hey, are you alright? You hunched over all of a sudden. It scared the crap out of me. Sorry, my head's killing me. You're not hungover, are you? You said you went straight home last night because you didn't want to deal with the rain. I should have known you're out partying. You're the alcoholic here, Theo. That's part of the job. What, you want me to turn down free booze? I glance around, trying to regain my bearings as the pain in my head recedes. I'm in the plaza right now. Oh, that's right. We were planning to meet up before work today. This here is Theo, my best friend. We've known each other since we were young. We lost contact for a bit when we went to different colleges, but we've reconnected since then. I don't have many fond memories of the city, but as long as Theo is here, I'll always come back. Seeing her again is almost worth the astronomical rent I have to pay. Almost. Theo's profile's been added. You can check by clicking the evidence button in the top right and navigating to the profiles menu. This one? No evidence has been collected, but profile. Uni's friend since childhood. She works at Celestial and is quite popular around town. She's perfect. Nothing else needs to be said. Cute. Menu. Daily notes, save load, gallery settings. Okay. Interesting. I like the UI's fun. From this point forward, there will be no more notifications when profiles are added or updated, but be sure to check on after big events. The entries will be updated as Uni's thoughts about the person change. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Also, am I okay standing here? Like, I know I'm technically cutting off a little bit here, but it's only like the tiniest of amount. It's probably fine, right? Okay. Let me just adjust this a little bit. It's not because of drinking, then if it's not because of drinking, then are you sick? You really don't look so good. I don't know, I had this daydream? Vision? I'm not really sure. Okay, so it was like a sleep paralysis thing. A vision, like sleep thing. I was working on a case at the agency late at night, and then I think I got kidnapped? They pressed something against my mouth and then, ugh. The memory of getting grabbed from behind comes rushing back, and I shudder. Theo grabs my hands, and it's only then I notice that they're trembling. It's okay. It's just that overactive imagination of yours. I mean, we talked on the phone last night before you fell asleep, remember? And you're here now, safe and sound. No time for you to get kidnapped. Besides, you should have known it was a dream. Mr. Potato Head would never let you touch actual detective work. Damn. Hey, it could be a premonition of some far-off future. You never know. Were you old and grey in your vision? I hope I'm not still working when I'm that old. I'd be much happier retiring somewhere cozy with you, Theo. Actually, speaking of Theo, didn't she come up? Huh? Huh? I suddenly feel a sharp pain splitting my head open, so intense I almost pass out. I quickly take a few deep breaths, trying to sedate myself so I don't scare Theo. What the heck? That's never happened before. No matter how scary a nightmare I might have had. What's going on? Maybe it wasn't a nightmare after all? If not, then what was it? A vision? Have I actually gained future sight? No, that can't be it. Even if it's in the future, why would those dangerous people be chasing after me? Also, there was that photograph. The rest of the dream is a bit hazy, but I remember that part very clearly. I recognize some of the people in it, but that's impossible. A fight like that shouldn't exist. After all, they live in a completely different world from me. We don't know each other personally, let alone enough to take pictures together. I can't help feeling like I've forgotten something important. Ow, ow, ow! The more I try to recall, the stronger my headache seems to be. It's almost like my head's wanting me to leave it alone. Are you feeling good enough to have some breakfast? Let's relax a bit at the bakery, okay? I'm still worried about you. I can't send you to work looking like that. I can feel Theo's worry for me and quickly push all thoughts of the nightmare or vision, or whatever, to the back of my mind. I shouldn't bother her about it anymore. I'll deal with it myself. Alright, let me have a sip. Sure, some hot tea sounds great. Juice is good. Wait, what happens if I click out? Okay, it doesn't immediately die on me. That's good. Just checking some settings on OBS. Love you, Theo. I don't know what I'd do without you. I should get carry out while I'm there. Knowing Mr. Potato Head, he'll ask me to run errands as soon as I get to the office. So I might as well get a head start. Let's see, if I remember correctly, he usually likes lattes on Tuesdays, and then 4 blueberry muffins, 6 croissants, 3 sesame bagels, and 1 glazed donut for the rest of the office. Oh, sorry. Oh, hi. What kind of voice for you? Okay, you're not in here yet. Maybe Genki? I don't know. What kind of voice is... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna cheat and go look at the character profiles on Steam. Okay, he's a popular streamer for cosplay. Wait, hold on. Popular streamer known for his cosplays. Okay, so it's probably more like a little more like Genki, cheerful type, I guess. Oh, yeah, cheerful persona off camera and values the happiness of his friends. Okay. No, it was my fault. Are you okay? I bumped into a guy with pink hair, though that's not the only thing that stands out. Whoa, he looks like a model. He could give Theo a run for her money. Yeah, I'm fine. Hey, wait, isn't this guy? Uni, if you don't hurry up, I'm putting everything on your tab. Thea's already holding the bakery store open, an impatient look on her face. No, I won't have enough to pay this month's rent if you do that. Sorry for bumping into you, bye! Wait. I've never had someone run away from me before. Did she not recognize me? Whoops, I don't know how much I left before the stream. I need to finish buying the materials first. Huh? Looks like there's a press conference going on at the palace right now. Wonder what that's about. What do you mean, what do you mean, I'm going! What do you mean, at the palace? What palace? Ha! Okay. And that concludes today's press conference. Oh, hello! Okay, I need to real quick take a screenshot. Don't mind me. It's not for me. Not for me, mind you. Just, for someone. Yeah, don't mind me. Let me just quickly send this to someone. Okay. What a load of bullshit. Anyone with a brain can tell that he barely keeps any of his promises. Disease running rampant, a useless figurehead, new serial killers popping up every weekend, crime at an all-time high. So much for being the world's golden standard. Playful, man. Hey, it's all the characters. We're responsible for that one. Last one was. Oh, speak of the devil. Ooh, hello you. This is the one I like. Oh, Sasha and Alexi de Orla. Pardon me, I thought you had left already. That was quite an interesting press conference, Your Highness. Oh, he's a prince. Oh, okay. Or king? He's overworked, man. Yes, well, thank you for taking the time out of your busy days to tune in. Wouldn't have missed that clown show for the world. Ah, well, regardless, thank you. You were on your way out, correct? Please don't let me keep you, in other words, fuck off. You better watch yourself, yeah? You're getting a bit too comfortable. We're letting a lot of these regulations go as a sign of goodwill, but don't think one don't notice you overstepping your bounds. I'll keep that in mind. I don't know what to do. I'm too bad with voices, I'm sorry. Ugh. Those Dorlas are quite a handful, aren't they? Dr. Killian, forgive me, I didn't see you there. Oh, hello. Give me 1 second, I need to take another screenshot. That's alright, Prince. How do I pronounce his name? Theory? Is it, hold on, hold on, let me see. Is there a way to how do I pronounce his name? It's one thing I didn't think to check. Okay. 1 second. Alexei is like, it's a German name? I'm not sure. He's a prince. I knew, okay, yeah. Theati. I mean, Theati sounds... I don't know. I would be mortified if I'm pronouncing it wrong, you know? I don't know. Thing being weird. I just noticed that this is not... Why is this... Hold on. Sorry, I just noticed something. Give me 1 second. This did not reset. There we go. For some reason, YouTube had the wrong thing. Lamau. Anyway, I fixed it. It's correct now. I looked at it, it said Left 4 Dead. I was like, no, I changed that. It didn't save, apparently. So, let me just refresh to make sure that I actually fixed it. Okay, that's fixed it. That's better. Anyway, we're gonna ignore that I was wrong. Okay. That's alright, Prince Theati. You've had a long day. I suppose I have. I'm sorry to bother you at this time, but could I borrow you for a bit longer? Is it urgent? I have another meeting later, so I was hoping to catch some rest before that. I'm afraid it is. I need to review some of the budget cuts with you before the next council meeting. Okay, so we've had a little bit of an introduction to 3 of the 4 characters now. And we got a prince, like a mafia type cosplayer. So I guess with the start where she was like, why would I be afraid with these people? That would probably explain why. The proposal was wonderfully drafted, of course, but Midwise would like to make some minor adjustments to it, particularly how the resources are allocated. You understand our concerns, don't you? Very well, lead the way. It's not looking too good for... Hello? This is, Alexi. It's not looking too good for our hero here. I suppose that's my cue to save the day. Now then, how should I interrupt the meeting today? Got it. He's going to hate it, which means it's perfect. Oh no. Oh boy. Mr. Potato Head. Okay. Oh, okay. We have a little bit. Question mark, question mark, question mark. The mysterious good-looking stranger Uni bumped into in the plaza. He was in that photograph, wasn't he? I wonder who he was, Uni. Newbie, I done. I don't know why, but I'm having such trouble with doing voices today. Newbie, are you done with those papers yet? There's another pile here for you to go through. My boss, derogatorily named Mr. Potato Head, appeared in front of me as I'm getting settled in for the day. On it, sir. I've been here for 2 years already. How much longer is he gonna call me a newbie? Just grin and bear with it, Uni. You can't get fired now. Who else is gonna pay for Theo's caffeine addiction? I return to my computer screen, thinking that the conversation is over, but he clears his throat loudly and taps his foot until I look back up to him. Don't give me that attitude. This is your punishment for getting my coffee order wrong this morning. I was very explicit about what I wanted. I'm really sorry, sir. No, I got you what you asked for, and then you changed your mind. Your memory may be fading, but mine still works really well. Thank you very much. Don't you hate when bosses are rude? If you finish early, let me know. I have more papers so you can go through. Of course, sir. I'll let you know if I do. Oh. I clicked on the log thing by accident, my bad. Also, actually, hold on. That's really cute. It looks a little bit like a messaging thing. That's really cute. As if I'm gonna do your work for you while you play poker on your phone. I'm gonna win the award for World's Slowest Worker today. Just watch me. Such for the beginning of the rest of my life. College advertised it as something great, so I worked hard for it. But is this really it? It's just paperwork day after day. Where are the exciting cases I was told about? The robberies, the murders, the crime scenes? Hello, Douglas Detective Agency. What? Murdered? They just manifest a dead body? I strain my ears to listen, but I can't hear anything other than frantic gibberish from the other end of the line. Yes, of course. We'll head to the scene right away. George, with me. George isn't here right now. He's been on a smoke break for an hour. What? Good for this. Then Vanessa, you come with me. She's not here either. I don't think she even came in today. I make a show of glancing around the empty office and he finally seems to notice that I'm the only one currently here. Is there seriously no one else besides you here? It looks that way, sir. Better than nothing, I suppose. You better not slow me down, newbie. I'll do my best not to, sir. Are they actually gonna put me on a murder case for once? Well, I guess I'll be nothing more than a sidekick, but still, I never thought I'd graduate from the days of doing lost and found jobs. Okay, uni, let's do our best. If we do a good job, maybe they'll promote us from coffee girl to fax machine girl. Dream big. Cute. Uh-oh. The phone rings again, and even though I don't know who's called, I can already feel a familiar feeling of resignation rising up within me. Now what? Hello, Douglas Detective Agency. Yes, we'll send someone there right away. Crap, maybe he won't notice me if I sneak away now? I'm halfway to the door when he spots me. Newbie, there's been some trouble over in the plaza. Go resolve it. The murder case. I can handle the crime scene investigation by myself. Report it to the plaza. I told them you'd be there in 5 minutes. It's at least 10 minutes away. Even if I run, there's no way this guy doesn't secretly hate me. Okay. Can I save? Save? Before I do anything drastic. Hey Techless, welcome in. Hi. We're playing Mirage Noir. It's very chipper so far. Other than the fact that there's just been a murder. But you know, minor details. Should we piss him off? I mean, I'm sure the answer will be no, but I'm gonna ask anyway. Fuck it. Can I investigate the crime scene instead? He seems momentarily stunned. I have never talked back to him after all. Please, sir, I'm a fast learner, and I promise I'll follow all your directions. No. He shuts me down with just one word, and I deflate. I know when to stop pushing it. I understand. I'll be at the plaza right away. Damn. Rough. Details. Exactly. Minor details. I dragged myself to the plaza. Spirits thoroughly dashed. Just when I thought I could finally do something worthwhile, I get relegated to side tasks again. The person who made that call better have a good reason. Oh well, it was my fault for getting my hopes up. Now then, what am I tasked with doing today? There are people whispering around me, so I shuffle closer and shamelessly eavesdrop. Are you serious? If someone's gonna stop him, just look at him, he might catch his attention. Ew, what a weirdo. They don't teach decency these days, obviously. Huh? It does sound like something's actually going on. I thought it'd be another case of people arguing with restaurant workers or something. I follow the trail of whispers and find the topic of the commotion. There's a guy stumbling around the square, yelling obscenities at everyone and everything that passes his way. A drunk? This early in the morning? If I wanted to deal with people like these, I would have signed up to be a cop. Why are detectives getting assigned to these cases again? I guess I should do something about it. I still need to pay this month's rent. Excuse me, mister. I approach cautiously, making sure to stop a couple steps away. The man spins around, eyes scary and feral. They keep darting back and forth as if scanning for threats, and his entire body is tense. Weird, I've never seen anyone act like this when they're drunk. You're causing a scene. Can we please move this somewhere else? I know who you are. They sent you, didn't they? Sorry? I won't let you take me. I refuse to die here. He unexpectedly lurches forward. I let out an undignified squeak as I had barely managed to avoid his errant fist. Holy crap, this guy's a psycho. Sir, please calm down. His hand shoots out and grabs my wrist, squeezing hard. I let out a yelp, trying to tug my hand out of his grip, but he doesn't let go. Help. I glance around, but even though the commotion has gathered quite the crowd, no one comes to my aid. It's kill or be killed. What? I'm not here to kill you. Please let me go. That's what they all say. I won't get tricked again. You just want to take me back to that room again, don't you? I don't know what you're talking about. Let go. I yank my arm back, but he releases his hold as soon as I do. So I end up stumbling on air and tripping over my own feet before falling to the ground. Ow. I don't want to think about Ren. Me either. I don't have time to rest as he starts moving towards me again. I quickly scramble backwards, but he moves faster, hand reaching for my arm. No, Theo, help me. I refuse to go through that treatment again. I'd rather... Oh, and he's gone. She's not interested, dude. Take a hint. The body suddenly slumps over a bit away from me, and I quickly move away. Thank you so much. You okay there, girly? Oh god. Fuck. Okay, I won't lie. His personality is getting me a little. Fuck, he's... God damn it. You okay there, girly? Isn't that Alexei Diola? What's he doing here? My surprising savior comes in the form of a rather notorious gangster. Even I've heard of him. And hello on Twitch, Saw Techless. Yes, thanks to you, you saved me. I've seen this guy from far away before, but I can't believe he's actually talking to me. He's not exactly famous for good reasons, but I still feel like I'm meeting a celebrity. No worries. I hate pushy guys like him who can't take no for an answer. Ugh. Here, let me help you up. He offers his left hand and I reach towards it before realizing it doesn't fit. He notices as I'm trying to awkwardly turn my hand to fit in his, and thankfully retracts his hand and offer his right one instead? My bad. It's a habit. Wait, what? Offer his left hand... Like... Okay, hold on. I'm confused. Hold on. He offers his left hand and I reach towards it before realizing it doesn't fit. He notices I'm trying to awkwardly turn my hand to fit his, and thankfully he retracts his hand, offers me his right one instead. I'm looking at his hands. They look the same size. I'm confused. You're dual streaming? May as well come over to Twitch, lol. I mean, YouTube is my main, which is why I always post the YouTube link, but yeah, I always multi-stream so that Twitch people can see stuff as well. You're a lefty? Not really the most... Oh, hello press. Oh, did that not work? Hold on. It should work. What the heck? Hold on a second. Ah, okay, hold on, mix it up didn't work. One moment here, I'll do it for you. This one, somewhere. Mix it up didn't log in properly, that's why. Let me do that. Now there are two hot guys. Alright, not really the most pressing question to ask myself at the moment, but it's out of my mouth before I can stop myself. Yeah, hey, handshakes are a pain, as you can imagine. That being ambidextrous might be good for my job, but nope, couldn't do it. My right hand's as useless as they come. Up you go. I'm confused, hold on. A tourist gangster known around town for his strength. He's part of the Diola gang, and he's the leader's younger brother. I can't believe I just ran into a gangster. I'm trying to understand what's like. Okay, I feel like I'm missing something here about his hand, but it's okay. He asked me to my feet before stepping back, hands in his pockets. You a new cop? I haven't seen you around before. Oh god. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to like... I'm trying to like give him an accent and all I'm doing is making him sound really, really Australian. I don't know what his accent I don't know what his like, I don't know what it should be. Is Alexei is like, it's not, I realize it's not German, is it Russian? I don't know how to do, I don't know how to make myself sound more Russian, and I don't want to be like rude in any way, so. And in other words, it's just gonna be, he's just gonna be Australian now, guys, I'm sorry. Haven't seen you around here before? Oh god, no! Stop, I can't do it! It's like if Luca from Ninja EN is in a VN. Good lord. Hell yeah, Aussie gangster. I mean, it's basically just Luca! He's also got blonde hair too! If I do that, I kind of want to do that. Fuck. Nope, I'm actually a detective. Yeah? Why are they sending detectives to do this? Don't you guys have more important things to do? Like investigate dead bodies and other fun shit like that? Wait, true, right? Right? If I keep doing it, I'm just gonna sound like a less Pog Luca. So don't yell Pog every 2 seconds. With great joy and unrestraint. Hey Alexei, can you speedrun getting over it? I can't even speedrun getting over it. I can't even finish getting over it, so who knows? I wish, it's usually just lots of pets or cheating husbands. Sounds boring. No offense. None taken. I can't believe I'm having a normal conversation with this guy. I've heard so many stories about how he rips off people's arms and kicks dogs in broad daylight, but I guess they're not all true. Anyway, time to take this guy to Midwise. I'll leave out the fact that I hit him and just say he got a concussion from falling down, yeah? I glanced down at the man lying face down on the ground between us. There's already a blossoming red wound on the left side of his head where he was hit. Oh no, I couldn't make you do that. You've helped me enough already. I'll take him there myself. It's no biggie. I was about to head there myself. He cuts off, eyes suddenly hardening. I glance over to where he's staring at, but I don't see anything weird. Sorry, girlie. I'll have to retract my offer. I'll make it up to you sometime. Oh. Okay. I'm not really sure what's going on, but I nod anyway. Although he seems friendly enough, he is an infamous gangster. Maybe it's a good thing we're not together. Going together. Wow, that's a Freud slip. Anyway. As suspected though, he doesn't seem to know who I am. I wish there was a way I could ask you about the photograph without sounding crazy. I poke at the guy on the ground to make sure he won't wake up and continue his weird tirade from earlier. But he's still completely out cold and doesn't even twitch. Unsurprisingly, Alexei Diorla is pretty good at knocking people out. I sling the guy's arm over my shoulder. I have plenty of experience dragging a drunk Theo home, but this guy is significantly heavier, and so I stumble a bit under his weight. As I drag him away, I take one more glance behind me. Alexei Diorla is talking to a woman I've never seen before, and the two of them appear to be arguing. Ex-girlfriend? Law enforcement? Oh well, none of my business. Actually, this guy's also not in my business. How did I get stuck delivering him to the hospital again? I momentarily entertained the thought of calling an ambulance, but then I remember the last time I called ate up half my paycheck. Walking it is. Whoa. Fancy. Midwise is our country's most prestigious hospital and research facility, and I guess without saying I've never set foot in here before. I brought him here because Alexei Diorla said to, but it was a really good idea. Maybe I should have dragged him to my own doctor's office. Oh, but it's so far away. Douglas! Don't call me out like this! God damn it. I can feel my bones creak here. Listen, okay, yes. Yep. Anyway. Thankfully, there doesn't seem to be a line, but the receptionist doesn't look up at all, even when I stand in front of her for several minutes. Excuse me. I try to clear my throat in several different ways, but there's still no response. I found this guy collapsed outside. Can he get checked out? Do you have an appointment? Oh, so she does know I'm here and is just ignoring me. Fantastic. No, like I said, I found him collapsed outside. We don't have any openings for next month. Please make an appointment next time. Sorry, my bad. Is there any way he can see a doctor even without one? It might be an emergency. Do you have an appointment? Well, he's probably fine, right? I don't think Alexei Diorla hit him that hard. Maybe you can just dump him in the corner and leave? I've done enough good Samaritan deeds for the day. Besides, this guy should just be thankful I didn't drop him in some trash can after what he did to me. I'm in the process of accidentally leaving him on the floor when I hear someone clearing their throat behind me. Oh, cute. Oh my, are you a patient? A kind-looking lady materializes in front of me. She must be one of the doctors here, given the long white lab coat she's wearing. Violently begins coughing. Right, just like... Hello? Being completely ignored though, damn. Hopefully she'll be nicer than the receptionist. Oh, hi, sorry, I found this guy collapsed in the plaza. I know there are no appointments left, but there's any chance that he could get looked at? That's very nice of you to do for a stranger. Believe me, I wouldn't be here if he wasn't practically foisted on me. Is he inebriated? We have some resting rooms where you can put him in until he wakes up. I'm not sure. At first I thought he was, but he was being strangely aggressive. Maybe he's just a violent drunk? You need, I regret to inform you she has dead mum hair. I nearly choked on my drink, god damn it. I think it's on the wrong shoulder. I think she's safe. I think it's on the wrong shoulder. I'm pretty sure she's safe. The doctor frowns a bit, then reaches forward and examines his eyes. Oh dear, another virus patient. I always fling the guy off me. I must look completely panicked because the doctor reassures me quickly. Don't worry, it's not contagious like that. You'll be fine. Despite the reassurance, I hurriedly set him down in one of the chairs and scoot as far away from him as possible. Oh, what kind of virus is it? How should I describe it? To put it simply, it amplifies your negative emotions and paranoia. It can even cause hallucinations. It's really quite sad. I guess that's why he was so aggressive earlier. I didn't even know there was a disease like this. That sounds horrifying. I mean, he just attacked a random stranger. I don't even know what would have happened to me if Alexei... Okay, let me finish the sentence. What would have happened to me if Alexei Diorla hadn't saved me? I love how she says his full name every single time. Like, it's kind of funny, because she's just like... Just the full name. Like, the full government name. It just amuses me. Secret supervillain here. You know what? Probably, yeah. I mean... They said it's a hospital and research facility. It could be evil research, we don't know. Why isn't anyone talking about this? It sounds like a big deal. The doctor must notice the look on my face because she gives me a comforting pat on the arm. Oh, don't you worry, sweetheart. Here at Medwise, we're working hard to develop a cure as soon as possible. I can't divulge too much, but we're nearing a breakthrough. That's good. Oh, pardon me. I hope the cure gets completed soon. As do I, of course. Anyway, I've taken enough of your time. I'll take this guy back to the examination room, so you're free to go. Thank you for bringing him over. She sinks the man onto her back and carries him with ease despite her slight frame. Maybe she's had a lot of experience doing these things. Okay, yeah, she's definitely evil. She's just like hauling a whole ass man, in like, I'm assuming heels, because that's what people tend to make like women wear for like work, even if it's unnecessary. And like she's petite, and I mean you can't see her arms, but you can kind of see her forearm here, and it doesn't look particularly like muscular. So like I wouldn't, I certainly couldn't carry a whole ass grown man by myself, you know, especially when they're unconscious, because there's like dead weight. So anyway, oh don't worry about the payment, it's covered. Be careful on your way home. That's good to hear, since I don't actually have the money to pay for a stranger's hospital bills, especially at a place as prestigious as this, but I'm still surprised by her words. Why aren't my medical bills covered then? Because that would require money from someone else, probably. And so I'm back here again. I wander around aimlessly, trying to figure out what to do next. Mr. Potato Head's probably not back at the office yet, so maybe I should go do something while I have an excuse to be out. What can I do? If he's at work, it's not like I know anyone else I can hang out with. I'm usually fine alone, but it sounds like these that make me realize I really only have one friend. Well, who cares? Fia's amazing, and leaves me with a lot of time for myself too. Now then, what super fun and exciting individual activity should I do? Just as I am debating between going to the lake to skip stones or staring at a wall in a cafe, I spot some commotion out of the corner of my eyes. There are a lot of police officers in the alleyway between Celestial and the Cosmolox Hotel. I wonder what happened. Wait, isn't that the crime scene Mr. Potato Head got called for? Should I check it out? I take a coin out of my pocket. Heads, I'll check it out. Tails, I'll go back to the office. I flip the coin. It lands tails. Oh well, I don't believe in things like luck or fate anyway. As soon as I get near the alleyway, I get stopped by the policeman. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave, young lady. Civilians are not allowed any further. Figured it couldn't be that easy. I'm a detective from the Douglas Detective Agency. At the policeman's blank look, I gesture over to Mr. Potato Head. My boss is over there helping with the investigation. Who? Mr. I stop before I call him by the nickname I know him as, and then something dawns on me. What's his actual name again? I scratch through my memory banks for any hint of it, but I come up blank. Did he really never tell me his name, or was he just not paying attention? I wouldn't just forget, would I? Miss? The policeman calls out to me, looking increasingly more suspicious, and I scramble to come up with a name. Oh, Douglas? Who? The one over there near the dumpsters. I helpfully point to where Mr. Potato Head is, and hope it's enough to placate this policeman. Oh, Bill? His name is Bill? Why are we called Douglas Detective Agency then? I guess Bill Detective Agency doesn't have the same ring to it, but still. Yeah, that's him. The policeman is silent for a couple of moments, and I'm thinking about pulling out my identification card when he sighs. Fine, go ahead. Oh, it actually worked? I give a quick nod and scuttle into the alleyway before he can change his mind. Mr. Potato Head's still near the dumpsters talking to another investigator. I make sure to slowly inch closer out of his line of sight so I can eavesdrop. This him? Yes, forensics confirm it with a DNA test earlier. Huh, guess even gangsters bleed red. Gangster? Could it be Alexei Diola? No, the tone doesn't match up. Then there's a group of policemen surrounding the body. I slide closer and stand on my tiptoes to peer over them. Oh shit! No amount of mystery novels or detective shows can prepare me for the sight of an actual dead body. My breakfast with Theo threatens to come up, and I forcibly push it back down. No, look! No, it's, I'm pretty sure that this is the, intimidating man from before, because he's wearing a different outfit. He's got, like, the red shirt, and, he's got tattoos on both arms, because, yeah, as he's got his fluffy cloak, doesn't have the fluffy coat thing either. Come on, don't get sick. They'll throw you out of here if you vomit. Is this to say help? Or... actually, that might just be graffiti. My brain is like Danganronpa, like trying to read the letters. You'll have to see this kind of thing if you want to make it as a detective. Hold it in and get used to it, uni. Yeah, exactly. 11037. Exactly. You get me. I take a couple minutes to compose myself before glancing back over at the corpse. There's not even that much blood. It's not that gruesome either, but the context that this is an actual dead body makes me feel a little queasy. Wait a second, this guy looks a little familiar. I've definitely seen him somewhere before. He's one of the Diolas, right? I'm not too familiar with them, but I do know the basics. They're this country's biggest gang. Some say they have enough power to rival even the royal family in Medwise. The guy I met earlier, Alexei Diola, is pretty high up there in their gang. And if I remember correctly, this guy's also in that inner circle. When Mr. Potato Head mentioned a gangster earlier, I thought he meant some random grunt, not one of their powerhouses. How did someone like him get murdered in an alley like this? Was it turf war, infighting, or something else? Misha from the Diola gang, right? I think this is just some drunken brawl. This guy was always arrogant. I wouldn't be surprised if he pissed off some dangerous people. He seemed to be asking for it, in my opinion. Good riddance. The world is better off without him. What a condescending attitude. He really has zero compassion. He continues to yap about every little annoying thing Misha has done in his life, and I decide I'm not going to waste my one chance by listening to him. Time to investigate while he's distracted. Well, as much as I can from here anyway. It might not amount to much, but at this point, I'm desperate enough to try everything. Pretend it's not a real body, Uni. You can do it. Okay, let's see. It sounds like there are two policemen conversing about the body nearby, so I'll try to listen in. Yes, that's right. He was hit cleanly from behind. No other sign. Actually, I don't know how old can police officers be? It's like old investigator, so it's like... I was like picturing an old man, but I don't think you can have old men as police, right? He was hit cleanly from behind. No other signs of struggle. There's a big gash on the back of the right of his head. The blood looks to be dried already. Any substances in his... Oh, young investigator. Hold on. I need a drink. Any substances in his system? No, all clean. So he wasn't drugged. Was it a sneak attack then? Wait, doesn't he usually wear a ring on his hand? I vaguely remember seeing it before. Oh, you can see here there's like a very faint line where he would wear the ring. Oh, it's not there right now, but you can see an indentation on his finger. They wouldn't kill him just to steal the ring, right? I don't know much about jewelry, but I don't think it was that expensive. Initial findings has been added to evidence. You can open the menu by clicking on the button. Ooh, you see from behind. No other sign of struggle. Fatal wound in the back of the right side of the head. No substance with kind of system. His ring is also gone for some reason. Was this changed, by the way? He's surprisingly easy to... Oh, this did change. He's surprisingly easy to talk to. He is still a gangster, though, so I should be cautious. Why are we still here again? They've already arrested the culprit. They did? Yeah. Sasha, Diolo, and his bodyguard both have alibis at the time of the murder. The only one unaccounted for within his inner circle is his younger brother. There's already an arrest warrant out for him. Wait, are they talking about Alexei Diola? That's strange. Already? Since when did they work so fast? Yeah, it's weird. I heard someone from the royal family wanted this case closed as soon as possible. The royal family? I knew Sasha Diola was gaining a lot of power, but I didn't realize it was enough to catch the crown prince's attention. That prince is always so indecisive and hesitant, but I guess even he's putting his foot down on this case before it gets out of control. Well, you know how much he and Alexei Diola hate each other. They're always butting heads in public. I'm not surprised. His Highness jumped on the chance to get rid of him once and for all. Thanks to that, though, it looks like we'll be an open and shut case. Oh. Before I can hear anything else, someone grabs my arm roughly and pulls me aside. Mr. Potato Head? Busted. Haha. What are you doing here? I thought I told you to handle the other case. Mr. Potato Head glares down at me and I give her an awkward laugh. I finished already, sir. I was passing by here on the way back to the office and thought I could help with this investigation. Help with this investigation? Don't make me laugh. We're leaving. But they might have arrested the wrong guy. Shouldn't we let them know? The wrong guy? Yeah, if you look at the body, you'll see that... Listen, newbie. I've been doing this gig since long before you were born. In this field, evidence doesn't matter. The sooner you get through that through your head, the better. Huh? But you're a detective. Yeah, we're detectives. We're not heroes. We say what our clients want to hear, and that becomes the truth. In that case, the royal family has already arrested a suspect, so there's no need for evidence. They're just gangsters anyway. Honestly, I'd say they did us all a favor by taking themselves out. I know what he's saying is how the real world operates, but to hear it straight from an experienced member of the field does sting a little. Do you understand? Yes, sir. Good. Now let's go back to the office. Okay, I don't know who this is. Excuse me, sir. Oh. I place a suspect for us before we can leave, and he doesn't flinch even when Mr. Potato Head levels him with a patented scowl. What? Do you mind taking this to the station? It seems the inspector wants to see the report. He holds out a stack of papers that Mr. Potato Head sneers at and does not take. Isn't this your job? Yes, but he specifically asked for you. Fine. These people think they can just order me around. So he says, with the way he's puffing out his chest. He's obviously very proud he was asked for specifically. Newbie, we're dropping by the police station before we go back. Me too? I guess this is so that she can't, like, get into trouble. Because, you know, he can keep an eye on her. Oh, I like this music change. The police station is crowded when we arrive, and a police officer ushers us into an empty room before rushing off to do something else. Mr. Potato Head paces around the room, mumbling something under his breath about being made to wait, and do my best to stay out of his way. Why did he even bring me along? I thought he'd jump on the chest to tell me to go back to the office first and finish his paperwork for him. Newbie. I didn't think he'd voluntarily start a conversation first, so it takes me a few moments to realize he's speaking to me. Yes? How has work been? It's been good? Good. This is so awkward. Small talk is already hard enough, but it's even worse with a boss that doesn't like you. How are you liking the new snacks we got last week? Oh, I've only tried the pretzels so far, but they're good. The crackers are even better. They got them on my recommendation. Honestly, they should have just listened to me earlier. I've been telling them to stock up on them for years. Oh, I see. Thanks for the recommendation. I'll try them tomorrow. Good. Can we please just go back to not talking? Excuse me. I'm saved. The door opens and a policeman steps in. He barely spares me a glance, focusing all his attention on Mr. Potato Head instead. Inspector Clouseau is ready to see you. I see. I see. Very good. Very good. And that is about to start on Twitch, just as a heads up. Alright, I'm gonna have more of my drink actually. It's not over getting absolutely drenched on my way home today. Oof. It was raining a lot here too. Like in the afternoon, it poured down. Yeah, it's Inspector Clouseau. I get the reference. It's great. It's clever. I love it. I love references. Oh, I wonder if there's... Okay, I'm very biased. What if there's a, like, Kana reference? I'd be like, hee. Anyway, I'm fine. Okay. Finally, you think they'd be prompt since they asked for my help. Newbie, stay here and wait. Okay. Probably thank God, honestly. Ugh, don't tell me he made me come all this way just so he can flex the police to use his help. I glanced around to see if there's anything I can read to occupy myself with. I'm not sure if there's any top secret information hidden here, so I decided not to risk it. I guess I'll just sit here and stare into space then. Thankfully, I don't need to wait too long. I hear some commotion coming from outside. Feeling a bit curious about it, I slide over to the door and peek out the window. There are a lot of investigators running back and forth, barking orders. They all seem very busy. I wonder what's going on. I doubt it's because of Misha's case. The policemen at the crime scene hadn't acted with any sort of urgency. Hey, watch it, yeah? Oh, that's... From the little window in the door, I watch as Alexei Diolo passes by. He looks to be in handcuffs already, and the policeman behind him shoves him forward. What's the rush? Don't I normally get a chance to post a bail for getting locked up? Did your old age make you forget the protocol already? Be quiet, you criminal. Extra cranky today, aren't we? Keep laughing. You're not weaseling your way out this time. You should lighten up a little. I know someone who stresses out as much as you do, and his hair is entirely grey. Wouldn't want that to happen to you, yeah? The policeman snarls something else. They turn the corner soon after, and I can no longer hear them anymore. I wait to see if they'll come back, but after a couple moments of nothing, I leave the window to go sit back down on one of the chairs, thinking back on everything I've learned so far. So they actually did arrest Alexei? Though, from the way they were talking, it seems like this might be a special case. I wonder what's going on. Mr. Potato Head doesn't normally get called in on police visits like this either. Is there any difference? No? Okay. Who are you? The door opens and several policemen file into the room. They all stop when they see me and I quickly stand up. Hello. I'm a detective at the Douglas Detective Agency and I came here with my boss. He was summoned earlier and told me to wait here. Oh, I did see him with the inspector earlier. It looks like that might take a while though. Great. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but do you mind moving? This is the only empty room right now. We have something urgent to discuss. Oh, of course. I'm really sorry. No need to apologize. I quickly scrambled to leave the room, almost tripping over air in my haste to get outside. Oh, good thing I didn't, or that would have been one of those embarrassing memories that I'll randomly remember at midnight for the next 20 years. Oh, I hate when that happens. The hallway is still crowded with cops, busy with whatever important case they're working on. None of them stop me from wandering around, though I do get a few curious looks. What should I do next? I let my legs carry me on autopilot as I consider my next course of action. I can return to the lobby, wait for Mr. Potato Head. Ooh, or maybe I can try and track down one of the policemen who did the investigation to see if I can get more information. Or, well, it probably doesn't matter. No matter what I choose, you'll learn the same way. Even deciding to check out the crime scene ultimately didn't change anything. Once Mr. Potato Head is done with his business, we'll go back to the office and things will go back to normal. No matter what I do, nothing will change. The door next to me opens suddenly, and I jump. The policeman that emerges looks annoyed, and I recognize him as the guy that had been with Alexei Diolo earlier. I take a step back to let him pass me, but he doesn't even seem to notice him there. He stumbles past me to the security booth around the corner, and it's only then that I realize I don't know where I am. I must have wandered over here while I was lost in thought. How was the prisoner? So many yeah, right? So many identical police officers, it's scary. Listen, they all have to, like, it's uniform, right? You gotta be wearing your uniform. That includes shaving your head, dyeing it the same color, everything. Clearly. How was the prisoner? Annoying as usual. Seriously, he never shuts the hell up. Have you ever considered asking someone else to do this? They all quit. I'm the only one left. You should ask for a pay rise. Whatever. It looks like this is the last time I'll have to see him anyway. What do you mean? Sounds like they're determined to nail him down for this no matter what. They haven't found the murder weapon yet, so I heard Inspector Clouseau is going to have to deal with it, if you know what I mean. Wait. I feel like I just heard something I wasn't supposed to. What is that? The officer in the security booth pales and jumps to his feet. Where are you going? There's been a security breach in the chief's office. Most people are busy with the card right now, so they're asking anyone available to respond. That's it. There's important evidence in there. Card? What? What about the prisoner? Just leave him. He can't get out without the key anyway. The two of them sprint away, and then it's just me in an empty security booth. A security breach? Right now? The timing is a little conveniently suspicious. Alexei Diorla is not trying to break out of jail, is he? A little curious, I slide over to where the security booth is. The door seems to be locked, but I can see monitors just fine from the outside. All the cells seem to be empty except one. A B221. Okay, very nice. Very nice, very nice. For anyone who doesn't know. Oh my gosh, she knows. For anyone who doesn't know, 221B Baker Street is the address for Sherlock Holmes. So in this case, they've done B221. Putting a wax mask over your head so you have no discernible features. I mean, it could work. People can do some really good stuff with makeup nowadays. He's still there. I'm a bit surprised. I thought he would have somehow unlocked his cell door and bolted by now. I'm not entirely sure Alexei Diorla committed this murder. It sounds like they're planning to blame him on it no matter what. Would anyone out here even believe me? I'm just a nobody. Suddenly, I remember the door the policeman came out of. It's sitting innocently across the hall. That leads to the cells, right? I stare at the door, then back at the monitors, then back at the door. In that case, should I go straight to the source? No, he's just a stranger. That would be stupid, and he might not even appreciate it. Just go back to the lobby and wait for Mr. Potato Head, Uni. But... that picture again. I feel like if I leave now, I won't ever get the chance to see him again. Oh, we can choose. Okay, hold on. Just gonna... real quick. You know what? Let's go in. I'm sure this won't end badly for us. I saw for a few more seconds, as if waiting for a police officer to come and stop me. But no one does. Okay, here goes then. I quickly glance at the monitors, trying to piece together the layout. There's no map, but using what I can see of the cells, I created a mental image of what the jail looks like. Oh my god, that's a hell of a... Why? That's so far away! Holy crimoly, that's... Look how long this is! So we're here, and they're gonna be going all the way like this? Jesus Christ. Okay, I think I've got it. I just gotta remember as much as I can. As soon as I manage to commit it to memory, all the monitors suddenly go out. What is going on? Am I doing this somehow? I glance around, but no angry policemen come rushing over to arrest me for somehow telepathically destroying the security system. This seems really suspicious. Should I still go? Oh, shit. Like, realistically, if this was me, like, if I was there, then I would be like, hell nah. But, for the sake of the story, surely we go in, right? Go for a goal. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. You made a decision already, Uni. Probably a bad one. Sure, but don't break down now. Okay, here goes. I'm actually here. The jail's empty, just as I saw a lot of monitors. But I still tiptoe just in case. Okay, based on the map I visualized earlier, what's the fastest way to get to Alexei? Like this, maybe? No. Okay, let's give it a try. No. Go up and then... What? I start walking down the bottom part, but soon I notice that it's littered with security cameras. Why are there so many over here? The cameras were down earlier, but I don't want to risk it. I should take the long route instead. What's the long route? Thankfully, there are less cameras on the other way around, so I managed to make it all the way inside. Girly Pop, what are you talking about? Right? Like, where was the logic in that path being the shorter path, huh? I think her mental map is incorrect. I think she maybe does not know how to count. I'm peeking into each individual cell to check if Alexei is there, when I suddenly hear voices from somewhere up ahead. Handiwork, I believe. Yeah, I thought you just pulled the fire alarm. What? Maybe it's Alexei talking to one of his gang buddies? I sneak a little closer, but I can only vaguely make out two dark shapes from here. One of them appears to be behind bars, while the other is leaning against the wall next to the cell. I quickly slide behind one of the corners before they can see me. Playful man. Why are you here anyway? To laugh at your sworn enemy gets put away by your hands? Deadpan man. I'm not responsible for this. You sure? You came out here awfully fast. I thought you were supposed to be in a meeting. Oh wait, this is Thierry. If you must know, the meeting has been cancelled. I've been stuck in the restroom for the past 2 hours. Yeah, I told you there's a better late night snacks and hot sauce and nachos. Yet you still insist on destroying your body. Oh god, it sounds like Ike. Don't be absurd. There's nothing wrong with the nachos. Our mutual acquaintance decided to blast confetti and glitter from the vents during my earlier meeting. It took forever to get out of my hair. You can do that? Isn't he just a programmer? Don't ask me to explain whatever voodoo witchcraft he managed to concoct. Well, he was probably just trying to get you out of that snooze fest. Don't be so hard on him. He also rigged the speakers to blare Uptown Funk on repeat. Sammy has been rather obsessed with that song lately, hasn't he? One of them has to be Alexi. Who's the other guy he's talking to, though? Doesn't sound like another gangster. Also, what's with this conversation? I peek my head out a little again. Alexi seems to have moved closer to the cell bars, angling himself towards the person outside, and I can tell from his body language that he has a smirk on his face. Anyways, a little birdie told me the royal family was responsible for my arrest. If it really wasn't you, then why are you here? Do you suspect me as well? Of course not. That's nice to hear you finally admit that you trust me. This has nothing to do with trust. You're neither capable nor smart enough to pull something like this off. Wow, your faith in me is heartwarming. Alexi suddenly stops talking and stands up straight. What? 8 o'clock. I quickly hide behind the wall, but the damage is done. Who's there? There's no way he saw me from all the way over there. Maybe he's not talking about me? Girl with 2 buns. Okay, that's definitely me. Yeah, no shit, lady. What year is it set in? I don't think it has like a specific year, but it does have like a... Like... The vibe is definitely... You know, not super early, I don't know, time period, I guess? Show yourself. Should I run? I can't see if that guy's armed though. What if he just makes what if I just make things even worse? The safer option is probably just to show myself. Might as well get a little closer and see if I can grab some more information, like the identity of the guy Alexi's talking to. I was just like, Uptown Funk was what, 2015? Oh, you know what? That's a good point. Oh, what time? When did that come out? Yeah, it was in 2024. Okay. So this is relatively not like... Oh god, the sudden lack of music is a little unsettling. So this is not super late time period wise, so it's modern. Interesting. Actually, no, it makes sense because there's like phones and stuff. What? I don't know why I was like, I forgot that there was phones. My bad. Okay. You can do it, Uni. You came here with a purpose. You know what you were getting into, so don't check it out now. I take a deep breath, steeling myself, and then take a step forward. Hello? I'm not anyone's suspicious. Ma'am! I'm not suspicious, I say, as I step out from the dark of peeking into the middle of... Seriously. I want to pat you, child, but my goodness. My goodness. Hello. I'm not anyone suspicious. Very convincing. Hey, aren't you that girlie from earlier? I'm surprised he remembers me. Yeah, hi again. Thank you for helping me out. Oh, I don't really mean any trouble, though. I'm just here to... About to continue with the sight of Alexi's companion that makes me stop in my tracks. Your Highness? Oh, hello. He absolutely numbskull. Listen, she is, she's here for a fun time, not a long time. I don't know. I know he's hot, right? Thierry is really hot. He's really hot. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's really him. The Crown Prince of Solaria. Solari? Someone who I thought only existed on my television, standing here in front of me right now. I can't believe he's an actual human being. Oh, what are you doing in a place like this, Your Honor? Were you the person I heard talking to Alexi just now? No, I only just arrived here myself. Was there someone else here? Oh, sorry, I guess I was mistaken. Girlie, my mayhem. You know, she's just saying that to be polite, right? I would have called you a liar, personally. What's going on here? I thought they hated each other, but from the way they've been talking... Shut up, you buffoon. Is this really Prince Thierry? He definitely looks like the Crown Prince I've seen on television, though there's a scowl on his face in lieu of his usual smile. Excuse me, can I ask a question? I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you too. Sure, go ahead. You'd best listen to Thierry moaning and complaining anyway. Hey, Alexi. You really ought to be more careful in the future, though. A bigger bad wolf might just eat you up, you know. Watch where you stick your nose, He smirks down at me, obviously trying to appear intimidating, but the jail bars separating us diminishes the desired effect. How did you get this job? Through hopes and prayers. I think through hopes and prayers. This is probably why Mr. Potato Head is like, no, you stay in the office. Honestly, he's probably just worried about her, like, whacking herself in the head while investigating something and, like, waking up in a coffin. Jesus Christ. Okay, thank you for the warning. Huh? You seemed way more terrified of me earlier. He could tell? Well, I guess it's probably his specialty. I'm still a little scared, but I no longer think you'll kidnap me and sell me off overseas and steal all my money. You really thought I'd do all that, huh? And well, I did run here to try and help you. It seems a bit counterproductive to be terrified of you now. Anyway, I thought the royal family and the Diolas were sworn enemies, but you've been acting like you're friends. Well, political reasons and all. What kind of reasons? She didn't listen to your warning at all. Long story short, a lot of people would be happy if we didn't get along. It'll be too much power if we're on the same side, and that would only attract enemies. It's easier if we just didn't associate with each other in public. I guess it's better than the alternative, but it still sounds kind of sad. I can't imagine not being able to go out and hang out with Theo whenever I wanted. Alexi, that's enough. Yeah, I know. The mood suddenly shifts and he leans closer with a big grin on his face. Enough questions about the boring stuff. You do know why I'm here, right? Yep, you're the prime suspect for murder. You're still here even though you know that? Well, yeah, because I think there's a good chance you didn't do it. Sorry, what? Wow, quite the charismatic fellow, aren't you? You've got a random girl to trust you already. Look, I know you accuse me of a lot of things, and most of the time they're true, but this one's actually not on me. Actually, I want to really check real quick. Okay, yeah, he's in here now. The Crown Prince of Solari, I don't know what the pronunciations are. And first in line to the throne. He's polite and diplomatic, though his hesitancy makes any big changes cause the public to have a split opinion of him. He seems kind of different from what I expected. Okay. I haven't even done anything yet, besides help her out earlier, but I hope you're not here just to repay that favor. Oh, no, it's not that. There's a reason why I think it's unlikely for you to be the culprit. Yeah? What is it? Well, it's because... Oh, okay. I'm gonna save real quick. Save. Yes. Because we got a different one. The victim's wound is on the right side. Oh, true. Hold on. What's the thing about his arm? There's something about his arm, right? I can't remember. Is it the... it should be... The ring wouldn't matter. The ring doesn't make much sense. The victim who was hit with too much force doesn't make sense either because he's known for strength. So it should be this part, right? It's on his right side of his head. Is that important? The easiest way to lean a clit hit on someone is without them noticing it's from behind, isn't it? In that case, shouldn't the wound be on the left side of the head instead? Alexi's left-handed, isn't he? You are. And how many years have we known each other? You could at least pretend to pay attention. There are no thoughts in that head. She is... Do you know who she reminds me of a little bit? I don't know if anyone knows Detective Conan, but she reminds me of Hattori Heiji, who is a very good detective, but also he's sometimes very stupid. And I love that quality about him because, like, he's very oblivious to some things, but then when he has to do detective stuff, he's actually really good. And it's just really funny because it's the dichotomy of the two. One day I'll watch Conan. You should. It's really fun. You can do things like watch the movies and stuff like that since they're less time intensive, considering there's like thousands of episodes now. Like, quite literally, there's over 1,000 episodes. But yeah, she reminds me a little bit of Heiji, which is kind of fun. Prince Thierry ignores him, looking back over at me, and I can see the suspicion in his eyes. How did you know that? We had a conversation about it earlier at the plaza. This appears to be a reoccurring topic. You two ran into each other? Yeah, it was right before I got arrested, actually. Wait, so that woman talking to him actually was law enforcement? The explanation only seems to make Prince Theory more suspicious, and he frowns at me with a disapproving look on his face. She knows too much, claiming it to be simple observation. She coincidentally met you earlier, and now she's here conveniently with evidence. I don't trust her in the slightest. I don't blame him for being suspicious. I know fully well how sketchy I seem. I wouldn't trust me if I was in his shoes either. Then why are you really here? I fall silent, a bit unsure of how to proceed. I can't mention the vision reason, obviously, but what about the police one? I hadn't expected to run into the Crown Prince in here, though, and he's in charge of them, isn't he? Wouldn't he be upset if I bring it up? Hey! I look up where Alexei speaks. He gives me a grin and nudges his head towards His Highness. You can speak your mind. He's trustworthy. My reputation must be in the gutter if I need a gangster to vouch for me. Hey, you said it, not me! I'm still a little unsure, but it's a bit too late to do anything other than trust Alexei's words. Prince Thierry doesn't seem the type of person who would fall for any half-hearted lie. I actually heard some policemen talking about how an inspector was planning to frame you. Yeah, which one? Clouseau, I think. I'm not even sure if I pronounced it correctly, but it's obvious by the looks on their faces they know exactly who I'm talking about. Motherfucker. That may pose a problem. He has the chief's backing. Really came here to warn me just because of that? Well, I didn't know if anyone else out there would do anything about it. I just couldn't stand such injustice. And more importantly, if I get locked up, I'll probably never see you again. I can't let that happen before I figure out what that vision meant. Yeah? I appreciate it. I suppose we should proceed with the jailbreak. Sorry, jailbreak? I expect them to laugh it off, but they look dead serious. If they've already decided to frame Alexei, it's better not to wait in case they move him to a more secure prison. It would be harder to retrieve him after that. I'd rather rescue him first and deal with the consequences later. So when are Alexei and Thierry gonna kiss? I take a sip of my drink. You said it, not me! Also, this is an otome, so this is actually like the main character gets with the boys. But you know, there's a lot of otomes where lots of ships happen. So, you know. I know, but still. Oh yeah, no, for sure. Like, there's like, I think of like Hakuoki and like all the pairings that don't involve the main MC girl. So it's possible. Also, I just realized something. Aha! I was wondering why my mouse tracking was being weird. Wow, it's been like an hour and a half and my thing wasn't connected. I'm dumb. That explains things. I was wondering about that. Alright. I'd rather rescue him first and deal with the consequences later. You know I'm always down to break the law with you. Dumbass. Oh my god, okay. You saying that and then this is like... You two, behave thyselves. He's pretty different from what you imagine, yeah? Yeah, a little. Okay. I really like them both a lot. Hey, Uni has two hands, right? It's fine. Don't let the prim proper facade fool you. The man's got the biggest potty mouth I've ever seen. Are you try the end. Are you two done gossiping like a bunch of high school girls? He also talks like an old man. Must be the company he keeps. You act like it's my choice that I have to spend my days listening to rich old men bicker. What's going on here? Oh shit. A place that appeared out of nowhere and I quickly take a step back. Trespassing here is a federal crime, young lady. Please follow me to the interrogation room for some question. Key. Huh? Are we not doing the whole policeman act? Sammy said something unexpected had popped up and forced me to come here to rescue you. Say hello to Miss Something Unexpected over there. The policeman glances over curiously where Alexi gestures at me. Hi. Oh my god, they are absolutely dating already. It's giving like childhood friends that grew up together, but on different paths, but they still have that that friendship and stuff. And yeah, possibly, maybe they also you know, maybe they. Yeah. Hi. Hey, am I getting arrested? Arrested? Oh, of course not. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Key. Ah, right, here. The policeman, question mark, hands over the keys, muttering under his breath about how long the outfit took to put on. Oh my god! Okay, sorry. Okay, talking about Conan again. Kaito Kid dresses up as like police officer all the time, and I absolutely can see him bitching about something like that, where he's like, oh fuck, this took so long to get together, oh my god, and it's like immediately. Anyway, I'm good. Pardon me. A gangster, a crown prince, and now a fake policeman. I feel like I've entered a completely different world ever since I stepped into this jail. Freedom at last. The door opens and Alexi comes sauntering out, looking like he just came out of a party instead of a jail cell. You must have spent half your life behind bars. I'm sure a couple more hours wasn't too bad. The only reason I enjoy prison is teasing the wardens, but no one's around this time. Thierry was here to keep you company. Another person who calls the crown prince by his first name? Just who are these people? Oh, wait! Hold on! Oh my god! That's the cosplayer, the streamer cosplayer guy. He was complaining about getting a costume together. They know each other, and at the start he was going to, he was like watching the feed, right? It has to be. Like, it makes sense. It makes sense. Anyway, I get enough of his lectures at the hideout. Thank you. Hideout? Oh, that sounds kind of cool. Sammy, what's happening? I hear a commotion nearby. The others fall silent as they watch Prince Thierry press a hand to his ear. He listens quietly for a few seconds, and then his frown deepens. It appears we have visitors. A lot of them, in fact. All for little old me. I'm honored. I can distract some of them. Sammy, tell us what to do. They huddle together, talking with whoever's on the other side of the earpiece, and I realize they probably forgot I'm even here. Only 3 cameras. Aren't you the self-proclaimed world's best hacker? Should I just leave? They could probably take care of themselves, right? And I don't think they'll factor my well-being into any escape plan. Besides, I've already done what I came to do. I don't think it'll be much help going forward anyway. No, Thierry, you can't be seen here. We know what who knows what repercussions there'll be if they find out you were here when the prisoner broke out. Want to lock me back up? It's too late for that. I'll get their attention. You two sneak out while I'm doing that. I have the best disguise, and I'm the most dispensable one here. It's fine if I get caught. Oh, Uni, you're already in too deep. Yeah, like, if she tries to leave, I can only imagine that being a problem, because they're just gonna grab her and be like, excuse me, where do you think you're going? Oh, screw it. Excuse me. They all look a little startled when I speak up. Yep, they definitely forgot I'm still here. Why did I have to open my big mouth and stick my big nose in their business? I might be able to help. You? Well, I did sneak in here. I still remember some of the layouts, so maybe I can help figure out an escape route for you? The fake policeman drops something into my hand. It's a small earpiece. It's surprisingly lightweight, even to my untrained eye. It looks really well made. Gem. Okay, gem. Yeah, okay, gem. No, it is. Hold on. I'm pretty sure the cosplay. Yeah, it was. I was right. I knew it. I'm sorry. Haha. My brain is so big. Anyway. You and Alexi's safety comes first. We can deal with everything else later. Fine. I'm a little surprised he conceded so fast, but I'm not about to argue. Feeling rather like a spy, I quickly stick the earpiece in my left ear. Hello? Hi, Sammy, probably. Hi. A voice greets me, and I'm taken back by how quiet it sounds, sorry. Hi. So what were you thinking? Can you tell me what we're working with? I can take control of 3 cameras and wipe their feeds. What else? Oh, the area cannot be spotted by any security camera or policeman. What a pampered little prince we have here. Are you sure you're not the one who's breaking out of prison? Be quiet. I mentally drop an image of the map of the prison I saw earlier. I should be able to guide them out of here, okay. Gotta keep an eye out for the police though, the real ones at least. One more thing. They locked the main exit, so you'll need to pick up the keys at the security booth. It is just one thing after another today. Oh, I can go get the keys. I think I remember where the security office is. Let's split into 2 groups then. I'll go with her. Good idea. You sure you're okay with leaving poor defenseless Gem alone? I'll be fine. I'm more worried about you two arguing, honestly. He's the one with all the weapons anyway. Oh, I'm sorry if I scared you. These are all props, so you don't need to worry. He pulls out a baton and taps it against my hand. It feels like foam. You didn't need to tell her that. I couldn't tell at all. They look really professional. Hehe, thanks. He spent all night yesterday making them. Pretty sure he's waiting for someone to compliment him. If you noticed, then you should have said something nice to me. Can we focus? Sorry, Sammy. If I remember correctly, there's an intersection up ahead. We can split up there. Very well, lead the way. Okay. Yes. So why did we not go this way before? Anyway, well, here we are. My heart is pounding with nervousness, but I can't deny there's some excitement in it too. Leave it to us. We'll get the key as fast as we can. Be careful, you two. Got it. You guys be careful too. Do you need something else? Oh, yeah, just one more thing. I tried to quickly figure out a path based on my earlier visualization. I can remember the layout of the place well enough, but it's a bit harder to connect the dots and envision a way out, especially under time pressure. Having him stare at me the whole time isn't helping much either. If there's a fork in the road, I recommend I'd always prioritize the left path. It's a bit of a detour, but the other path has a lot of security cameras there, so it might be riskier. I'll keep that in mind. I don't know if he actually believes me, but I've done all I can to help for now. Okay, thank you. Is everything alright? Sorry, I'm coming. Bye then, Your Highness. Oh, and there she goes. Sammy, keep an eye on them. If she tries anything, lead the police over to where they are. Gem will be fine. Got it. I don't think you need to worry too much, though. Why do you say that? To know. Probably intuition. It's pretty rare for Sammy to vouch for someone he just met. Let's trust his judgment for now, yeah? I suppose. Would you like to play the following section in easy or hard mode? You can switch from hard to easy at any time, but not the other way around. Oh, shit. Well, I'm gonna save real quick. Also, the fact that there's no music is unsettling. Alrighty. The easy version does not contain some fluff dialogue, while the harder version contains everything but takes a while and is a lot more chaotic. I like that they give people the option. Let's do it. You selected hard mode, are you sure? Yes. You won't be able to save for several minutes, so please do so now if you need to. I've just saved. Let me explain how this works, okay? Both groups will be moving at the same time. I will provide support, but you're responsible for your individual actions. Oh god. Okay. Keep in mind that this is in real time. If you take too long to make decisions, there may be consequences. Oh shit, alright. Alright. However, if you're feeling overwhelmed, you can press pause to catch your breath, or the restart button to start the section over. Okay. Good, we can restart, that's good. Oh boy. Huh? Huh? Who are you talking? What are you talking about? Oh, Sammy's talking to us, breaking the fourth wall, and we're just like, huh? Sammy, don't worry about it. Okay. Now then, let's begin. Okay. Escape. Whistle. There's a camera up ahead. Okay. Alright. Already? Okay. What do you want me to do? Please tell me that Insuffer Racket isn't coming from you. Go around. I guess we should just ignore it. Has anyone ever told you that you're only using those big words when you want to seem smart? Yes, you did just yesterday, in fact. Since we can only disable a limited number of security cameras, we should always prioritize the ones Prince Theory might need. Might encounter more security officers, though. That's fine. That's fine. We can handle him. I mean, he just say that we got lost and escort her, right? With your foam baton? No. Probably just say that, you know, it's fine. That's not the only thing I have. I have this foam taser here too. Thank you. Thank you for the foam taser. I'm sure that's very helpful. Isn't that basically useless? Okay. Alright. There's a fork in the road up ahead. Which way do you want to go? She said to always turn left. Isn't it supposed to be your job to tell us? So, you said you looked for lost animals a lot? As you know, I'm a digital-only connoisseur. They didn't upload the floor plans anywhere. I guess the girl got her hands on a physical map. Yeah, I'm a detective, though I don't really get assigned to a lot of detective work. In fact, today was my first case. Since our friend here is no help, wanna just flip a coin? Oh, and you stumbled into such a complicated situation. I'm sorry about that. I'd rather pick than just leave it up to fate. Okay, I feel like this being this situation is 99% my own fault anyway. Oh my gosh. The floor is yours then. There's a lot. It is a little bit chaotic. Take a left. Okay. I'm gonna pause for a hot second so I can take a drink. I hope everyone's keeping up. There's a fork in the road. We should go left. Right, because they need to go left into the security room. Are you sure? From what I remember, the security office should be straight ahead, right? No, it's left. Insist on going left. I remember there being a shortcut if we took this route. I know it's hard to trust me, but... yeah, because we were like, if like they're walking this way, then this would be left. I believe you. Okay. Huh? Wow, so trustworthy, Jim. You said you have a good memory, didn't you? There's no point doubting you right now. There's a police officer up ahead. Ah, shit. Okay. Take a left. I missed what they said. Oh, no. That's fine. Looks like there's another security camera. Should I disable it? No. Go around. Let's go around instead. Security camera up ahead. I'll go ahead and disable it. Yes. Okay, that's one. We've got one. There's the office. Yippee! We found it. Let's find the key quickly and... oh. Uh-oh. What? Is it not there? Uh-oh. There's a key with a post-it note labeled main key pointed towards it. That seems very suspicious. Very advanced security system. Sometimes you forget where you put things. I mean, yeah, sure, but like, that's a little... But taping the key in the window when everyone can see it and then labeling it seems a bit of an overkill. Yeah, a little bit. I've seen worse, but yeah. Well, you won't find me complaining. It feels like a trap. This feels like a trap. I don't know about this. Okay, let's go meet up with the other two now. Hey, there's the exit. Yes. Okay, good. They're out. Well, we've done our part. Let's wait for them. Okay, alright. They found the keys already, which is good. Yep, so Sammy's letting them know. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. It was taped to the window for the whole world to see. Yeah. What a sad set of affairs for Solara's esteemed police department. Perhaps I should cut their budget until they pull themselves together. Don't help them out too much, though. Or it'll be harder for them to escape next time. I like how there's a next time. I'd appreciate if you didn't start planning your next jailbreak. I'm already regretting this one. Salary cutting choices, yeah. Ah, there they are. Sorry we took so long. Wait, no. Sorry we took so long. Well, it's not Uni speaking. I have the keys here. Let me unlock the door. Is there any other cameras inside? There probably is, right? We've only done one camera so far. Complete. Oh, we did it. Oh, we actually made it. Not bad. He raised his hand to high five and I instinctively tapped my palm against his, before realizing how surreal this whole situation was. Thanks. I just helped break a gangster out of jail. I didn't think I was that kind of girl. I do this to you right after you help me, but Theory will be on my ass if I don't. Huh? Ah, there it is. My eyes slowly open, and it takes me a couple moments to reorient myself. Ow, ow, ow. My head's been going through it today, in more ways than one. The Alexia knocked me out. I'm still alive, which is good. And I'm not restrained or anything, which is also good. But where am I? I glance around. The blurriness in my vision begins to fade, and I realize that some parts of the room look vaguely familiar. Wait, isn't this the place I saw in that photograph? But how did I know what it looked like? I've never been here previously, and people can't dream about things they've never seen before, right? That means... No way, no way, no way. Does it mean it actually was a vision of the future? You're awake? Ah! Oh, ah! I get startled by the person who suddenly pops up next to me, though I think I ended up scaring him just as much. Sorry! My bad, we share a laugh as we both start and stop talking at the same time. You alright? Yeah, I'm okay. What about you? I'm okay too. I'm Jim, by the way. Oh, the fake policeman. I didn't know you were the same person as the guy I ran into this morning. You remembered me? Of course, you were the cute guy with the nice clothes from the plaza, right? Don't you mean the nice guy with the cute clothes? He's adorable. Freeing our hostage, Jim. Alexi slides into the conversation easily. I watch him warily to make sure he doesn't try anything again, but he keeps his hands in his pockets and makes no moves in my direction. She's not a hostage. She helped you, Alexi. You could be a bit more grateful. Hey, I had to knock her out. You know how Theory is about the secrecy of this place. Don't worry, I didn't even harm her. Oh my god, he's so freaking cute. I want to buy him bubble tea. He is very cute. The pink hair with the freckles and like the blush is very cute. My head hurts a lot, actually. Sorry, my bad. Oh, hello. Hello, Sammy. There seems to be a head peeking at me from behind the sofa. Is he waiting for me to say something first? Hi? Hello. Oh wait, hold on. Hello. Another new person I've never met before, yet somehow recognized you in that picture. I'm Sammy. We talked to each other briefly. Oh yeah, thank you for your help with the cameras. You helped too. Yeah, well, look what they did to you. So thank you. Heartless trash, scum of the earth. Stop looking at me, it was Theory's idea. All I told you to do was bring her back with us and make sure she couldn't figure out where we were going. You could have just blindfolded her. I feel like some of you are forgetting that it's my job to be violent. Alright, I'm sorry, okay? Do you need an ice pack or pills or an ice pack and pills? Are those the only treatments you know? Where I live, it's either nothing or surgery. I'm okay. I don't need the ice pack or pills or surgery. You sure? I know a pretty good surgeon. I'm sure you do. I think the best course of action would be send her home to rest. Theory, what do you want to talk to her about? We shouldn't keep her here for too long. I'm not sure what to do either. I won't tell anyone, I swear. Not about your involvement in the jailbreak or your super cool ultra secret spy headquarters. Spy, huh? I like the sound of that. No need to use such fancy words. We're just a bunch of dudes dicking around. Allow me to apologize for bringing you here as well as for your rough treatment. I'm naturally suspicious of everyone due to my position, but I shouldn't have dragged an unrelated citizen into this. It's okay, I understand. I know I seemed a little sketchy. You were quite a bit more than a little, I'd say. Well, now that all the apologies are done, why don't we take the time to introduce ourselves? There's no need to keep up with the tense atmosphere, is there? Alright, we should, check. Profiles. Okay. His disguises are top-notch. A master of disguises, he was dressed up as a policeman during the jailbreak. Okay, this is still the same. A programmer who lives in a massive house. He kind of reminds me of a lazy cat. Cute. Alright. Is that what she wants? I only got involved in all this because I wanted to know more about that vision I saw, and this place and these people are all clearly related to it. So for now, I'll place my trust in them. I've already involved myself this much. Might as well see this case through to the very end. Besides, I don't think they're dangerous. It's just a feeling I'm getting, though I'm sure Theo would get mad if I ever said that. I was basing this all off of instinct. I wonder when I got so reckless. Introductions sound good. I'm curious about you guys too. Great, I'll start then. My name's Jem, as I said earlier. Nice to meet you. I respond as politely as I can, though a look of surprise he gives makes me think I've said something rude. What? Do you not know who I am? I don't think so. Should I? No, it's fine. It's better this way. He runs the Gemstones channel. Alexi, you didn't need to tell her. You're the third most famous person in this room. You'll live, lover boy. The channel name sounds familiar, and I soon realized this because I've seen people watching it during lunch break. Oh wait, I do know you. I have a lot of co-workers who watch your content. You're that cosplayer who streams a lot, right? I'll check out your channel later when I get home, and I'll make sure to subscribe too. You don't have to, but thank you. More like Gemstones channel. Yeah. Yep. I'll go next. He still seems a little suspicious of me, but the fact he's letting me stay for introductions must mean I'm tolerable for now. Baby steps, I suppose. You know who I am, I'm assuming. Of course, Your Highness. Then there's no need to address me so formally. You may call me by my first name. Try. Absolutely will not try. If you must attach a title, could you at least call me Prince Theory? Okay, that I can do. He really is much different than what I was imagining. Alexi Diola. I work in debt collection, but I'm on a forced sabbatical. Currently, I'm a wanted criminal accused of murder and breaking out of prison. You did break out of prison. Is he waiting for me to introduce myself first? Oh, I'm... Uni, age 24. Currently working at the Douglas Detective Agency. Went to college outside of Solaria, majored in... Okay, I get it. You're a hacker. You did a background check on me. Do you stalk people for a living? It's just a hobby. Only when I'm bored. Be sure to subscribe to Mika Akatsuka on YouTube and Twitch. Thank you, Techless. What's funny is I do have a pink hair model. It's just in 3D, not 2D. Really? What's your occupation then? Pro gamer. I destroy noobs online. Oh no, he's a gamer! Does he play Valorant? Don't mind him. That's just how he talks. He's online so much that he's forgotten how to act in real life. Oh god. Yeah. Yeah. I have nothing I can add to that. I see. There's nothing wrong with how I act in the real world. Oh no, he's perfect. Oh no. By the way, did I mention that you can play this on Steam right now, this demo, Techless? If you go on Steam and look up Mirage Noir, you can find it and play it yourself. Whew. Okay. So far, character-wise, I'm actually genuinely surprised. I am gunning for Alexi more than I expected I would. I really like his, like, okay. I'm calling myself out here. I like the snarky character types when it comes to Otome. Like the loyal but like snarky kind of characters is like my foil, and I hate that he's like that because now I'm like, yes. I also really like Thierry, like I really like Thierry's design, and I also like how he's like seems all like fancy and posh, and then he's actually like, it's got that Gatmo way of him actually kind of being like he's like how he's like dumbass. Like I love that, it's great. Gem so far is very probably not my type yet. From like the vibes are not my type just yet. Maybe that'll change. But for me, I find like he's very much like the Genki, the like the cheerful, like cute, like younger brother type feel, right? And that's not something I've never really liked in character tropes for games. Sammy is interesting so far. I'm pretty neutral on Sammy so far, I think, because we haven't really seen a lot of him. So I guess we'll have to see more, but that's my feeling so far on how I feel about each character in terms of like romance. I really like Alexi. I really like Thierry. Gem is like a maybe, and then Sammy I don't know yet, so we'll see. So this is your secret base. You guys called it the hideout earlier, right? That must be just a pretty important place. Nah, I just named it that because it sounded cool. It did look rather ordinary for a secret base, but I've been hoping there'd be some cool hidden basement or something. I think you just dashed a dream, Sammy. The moment Sammy mentions he plays League, he's off the table and we block his number. I mean, depends on what games he plays, right? So, no secret operatives, no or foreign secrets, or exciting heists? I think you have the wrong idea about us. We're very normal. You just broke someone out of jail. Oh, well, this is this, that is that. I give him a look and he just smiles back innocently. We're really just a couple of friends that meet up here sometimes because it's a safe space for us. Don't make it sound special. This is my house and they're just trespassing. I see. Don't be so stingy, Sammy. Someone who doesn't pay rent doesn't get to complain. Oh wait, sorry. Someone who doesn't pay rent doesn't get to complain. Funny you have a friendship, I see. This entire place is yours? Mm-hmm. Whoa, I think I could fit my entire studio apartment into just this living room. Rich people have it so nice. Oh, mood. This house is huge. You must make a lot of money to be able to afford a place like this. Something like that. What's with that non-committal answer? It's either that or your parents are loaded. So what now, your royal highness? I suppose it wouldn't be right for us to detain you any longer. You may leave, but you'll be placed under surveillance until this investigation is over. I hope you'll understand. And please try to keep quiet about everything you witnessed today. I don't want to threaten you, but it's extremely important that this remains a secret. Don't you need help? Pardon me? With the investigation? Or can you hire private investigators to help you? It sounded like you couldn't reveal your involvement, though. Well, in case you forgot, I am a detective. You haven't solved any murder cases before. Everyone knows it starts somewhere, or it's just a 30 years of work experience needed type of job. Ah, thank you for the hydrate. How are you, Rose? I mean, actually, that's what you want to be called by. Unless you want me to call you, like, lobotomized. Yeah, what's up, fucks? We are flirting with some boys. That's what up. We broke a gangster out of jail, and now we're flirting with some hot guys. Mm-hmm. Rose is fine? Sweet. Cool. Nice. I fail to see what you get out of this arrangement. Recognition? Connections? Money? Blunt honesty. I like it. Altruism and networking are nice, but money pays the bills. The economy has been rough these past few years. Thanks, Diary. Thanks, Diary. Thanks, Diary. I appreciate that you think I could tank a country's economy all by itself, but unfortunately it takes far more capable people than me to do that. Of course we'll pay you for the job, but is there nothing else you desire? Well, the vision is a reason, but they'll think I'm crazy if I share it. I'm just nosy. I want to figure out what's going on. Besides, my boss won't let me work on any interesting cases, so this is my only opportunity. Prince Thierry seems a little hesitant still, so I quickly add one more thing before I can stop myself. Please, I need more experience. There's something I need to do no matter what. Crap, did that sound too desperate? Please give us a few moments to discuss this. Okay, I'll just be over here then. Not much discussing going on here, Your Highness. I'm sure you're all aware of where I stand on this. What about you, Mr. Intuition? Background check came clean. Parents separated when she was young. She's been living with her dad since then, but moved out as soon as she was able to. Other than the few years she went to college, she lived here all her life. No records of getting into any trouble. Seems like a normal person to me. I don't mind if she stays. Wow, really? That's nicer than anything you ever said about me. Take a look at your own background check before complaining. Alexi, what about you? You asking if I trust her? Yes. Sure, maybe. Doesn't really matter. I don't feel threatened by her, and that's all I care about. I'm fine with letting her stay. That's what I thought you'd say. I'm okay with going along with it, what everyone decides. That's what I thought you'd say too. Do you not want her to, Theo? I don't have anything against her. She's helped us so far, so of course I'd like to trust her. However, why not treat this like a test? Pardon? Have her help with the investigation. You don't need to trust her to do that, right? You can decide afterwards if she's trustworthy enough based on how she does. Besides, she doesn't look very dangerous, see? She like just... Huh. Sammy has that devotion of suspect white too? That was super rare, so I never thought to run into someone who has another copy other than me. I haven't read mine in years, I should... Let's put it back. Oh dear. See? Harmless. Are we not going to talk about how she just ripped the cover off with her bare hands and shoved it back into the bookshelf to hide her crime? It already looked broken. Also, since when did you care about books? I don't. Fine. Fine? I will trust her for now and revisit my decision after the investigation. Thanks, Theory. Your Highness, you're gonna get more out of it than the mere thought of hanging out with someone new. Sorry, let me read this again. Your Highness, you gotta get out more if the mere thought of hanging out with someone new causes you to break out in a cold sweat. Perhaps my current companions have given me a bad impression of what friendship entails. Oh no, the sass. After a little mishap, I decided to sit on the sofa instead of not touching anything else. I can't believe I broke it. Why did it just crumble like that? Hi. Whoa, you're real close. Hi? Why do you look like that? Is it because of the book? He saw. I'm really, really sorry. I can pay you back in installments? It's that expensive? How do you have it and not know? It's not like I could just find a copy anywhere. Kinda. Don't worry about it then. Huh? Are you sure? If it bothers you, just help me with this investigation and we'll call it even. Wait, does that mean... Uni, we made a decision. I sit up straight instantly, hands folded in my lap, and brace myself for the news. If you're still interested, we would like to enlist your help for this investigation. Really? Of course I'm still interested. Thank you so much. I won't let you down, I promise. Oh my god, hi, right? He's really up in our business. Also, how are you, Rose? How's things? Let's see if this has changed. Okay. Okay, alright, no changes. Didn't know you were so invested in my freedom. She's clearly more interested in the investigation than you. Ah. Oh, but please don't feel pressured. If you can't figure it out, we can work out something else instead. Don't stress too much. Make sure to stress out just a little bit, though. My life is on the line here. Thank you so much for the opportunity. You don't know how much this means to me. This seems a little reversed. I feel like I should be the one thanking you here. Jem takes a seat next to me and the rest of the boys get settled around us. It kind of feels like we're a team, doesn't it? I've never been on one outside of class before. It's exciting. Well, I should make the most of this. I'll probably never get an opportunity like this ever again. Okay then, let's see what we're dealing with here. Do we have any more information on the case? Cute Boys Detective Agency, right? Ugh. Squishes their faces. Here's the case overview. Misha, 29 years of age, found in the alley between Celestial and the Cosmolux Hotel. Discovered dead at approximately 11 AM. Time of death around 8 AM. Cause of death is a blow to the back of the head. No other wounds were found on his body. You okay? You can sit this one out if you want to. It's fine, I'm used to it. His response is quick and flippant, though I can't help but notice some sadness in his eyes. He and the Misha guy must have been close. I'm pretty sure they're like brothers. Like, it feels like they're brothers, right? Misha's autopsy report has been added to evidence. His body was found by a third party who was passing by and reported the corpse immediately. It was just lying there in broad daylight? No, it was completely hidden inside the dumpster before it was discovered. The police just moved it out to take pictures. Crime scene photo has been added to evidence. Crime scene photo. Okay. Okay. Very first autopsy report. Anything else here? No, okay. Does it say where they arrested Alexei? 1 second, I'll check. I don't know why either. Oh, why they arrested him. I don't know why either. I was just strolling around in this thing around town when they grabbed me. Didn't even let me get my morning coffee. I'm not sure how innocent that stroll was since you did knock someone out, but since it was to help me, I'll keep quiet. Oh, and there's an ad starting in about 30 seconds. By the way, if anyone who is watching on Twitch, if you want to go to YouTube, there's no ads, because I'm not monetized, and because it doesn't do the whole thing with ads, so. Which is why, one of the reasons why I multi-stream, so, you know. If you are not familiar, this is my YouTube. So, yeah. I'm impressed you didn't resist. I was going to, but I thought about how poor Thierry would tear... I thought about how poor Thierry would tear all his beautiful locks out from the stress. My hair appreciates your restraint. What? Why does it say the suspect was captured on camera going into an alleyway Shortly before the body was discovered. Just taking deep breaths. How are we doing tonight or morning? It's currently nighttime. And doing okay. I'm having a lot of fun. I was looking forward to this, this game, and the demo has been really great. I can't believe this is like just the demo. It already is. I mean, it's already been 2 hours and we're barely even started, right? So it's good fun. All right. Oops, I forgot about that. Permission to lock him back up. Permission granted. Wait, I wasn't there to kill anyone. I'm sure. No, I'm serious, look. He pushes his phone out of his pocket and shows it to us. 10, alleyway. You know we listen to whatever sketchy scam message tells you to do? Obviously not. I just thought it was from Sasha. His orders are normally written like that too. You don't know his number? He changes it all the time for security reasons. He usually doesn't bother telling me. I see. And what was so important that he had to make you go there? Not sure. I thought I was supposed to pick up something up. I thought I was supposed to pick something up from someone, but there was no one there. I looked around for a bit, but I didn't see anything, so I left. I asked Nico earlier, and he didn't know either, so maybe it wasn't Sasha. But in that case, I have no clue who sent it. Who's Nico? My brother's advisor. You've probably seen him around. I didn't know gang leaders had advisors. Sammy... Sorry. Sammy, can you try chasing the message? Fine. It's most likely a burner phone, though. Text sent to Alexi has been added to evidence. That's the end of the report. Now that we got the boring stuff out of the way, how are we doing this? We should probably split the work up, yeah? I'll stay here and go through security logs. So not even this is enough for you to change your shadow ways? I'll be holding down the fort, cheering you on. Go, Alexi, go! I've never had a more monotone encouragement in my life. I'll check back at the office then. Misha might have left some clues there. No, you should stay here. What? Why? Did you forget about the part that you're a wanted man? It's nothing new, just another day for me. Besides, I'm not one to sit here and twiddle my thumbs while the rest of you are helping me. But I'm the only one who can get in there anyway. Your disguises may be good, but the gang is trained to be paranoid. There's no way I'd let you go by yourself. I'd be careful, I promise. I'll be careful, promise. I don't believe you, but fine. You'll probably just escape and go if we locked you in here anyway. And you'd be correct. If you lock him in here with me, I will call the police and turn him in myself. Ballad, Sammy. Thanks for the ill-intentioned support, Sammy. I'll investigate the crime scene, then sneaking in as a police officer shouldn't be too hard. You just want an excuse to wear that outfit again. What's wrong with that? I worked hard on it, thanks to a certain someone spilling beer on my old one, by the way. I thought we agreed not to bring that up again. I'll check the police station to see if I can gather any information that might not have been uploaded digitally. I'd like to speak with the investigators involved as well. Are you sure it's okay for you to do that publicly? There should be no issues as long as I state there to investigate. There should be no issues as long as I state that I'm there to investigate the convict that escaped. I can't believe the Crown Prince of Solari is strolling around doing common detective work. Gonna rip into them for letting the big bad gangster escape? Oh yeah, how did you get the guards to leave without revealing yourself? I was surprised when there were none in the jail when I arrived. That was Sammy's handiwork, I believe. It wasn't anything big. I hacked into the security system in the chief's office. It was funny watching them scramble around trying to fix it. Sammy, you're kind of scary. Thank you. No wonder there's so many guards in the end. They must have realized they were duped and came running with their tails tucked between their legs. I can already feel the headache that will be coming during my next meeting. No use complaining, you're getting paid to be their personal therapist. Not enough if you ask me. Now then, detective. They all turn and look at me with varying degrees of enthusiasm. What do you plan to do? I don't believe investigating elsewhere is necessary, so you can choose who you want to accompany. After we're done, let's meet up back here to share information. That way you won't miss out on anything no matter what you choose to go with. Sounds good? Let's see. Concierge will be at the police station. Alexi will be at the Dior office. Jen will be at the crime scene, and Sammy will be here. Who do I want to accompany? Oh, okay, so this is where we get to choose which route, I guess. I'm gonna save real quick. Okay. So the question is, me cats, where do we want to go? I will say, it's between Alexei and Thierry. Theory? I don't know. I would love to know how to pronounce his name. Let me see. It's French, apparently. Oh wait, hold on. Let me just... I might be able to look it up. Hold on, let me just mute this. Theory. Titty. It's like titty. Titty. I've been adding like a word to it. Titty. Titty. Titty? Titty. Anyway, I guess we'll approach that when we get to it more, I suppose. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Sorry, Alexei or Thierry? Thierry? I don't know. God, I like them both. I feel like... I don't know. Do we have a choice? Like, as in, like, do you guys have a choice? Do you have a preference? Are there particular ones that you're inclined towards? I'm gonna have a think about it. I assume regardless of which way we go, the information we get will be the same, because it's still going to be one character going to each spot. So I assume that it entirely relies on story content, right? Like, interaction content with the particular character. I always send an old man to just phone number in chat because I'm stabbing in on job of fish. Gotta be careful with those copy pastas, Techless. Gotta be real careful with those. Well, I'm glad you didn't post it, but yeah, don't accidentally dox your your old manager, okay? Oh man, what do I want to do? I don't know. I didn't think I'd be this indecisive, honestly. I'm a functional human being. You and me both. You and me both. Okay, let me think. I think I like both equally, which is the problem, because now I can't decide who I want to go with. Okay. I mean, I've saved, so we can kind of do both. I don't think we can do both today. We'll probably have to, like, re-go through a bunch of stuff. I wonder what happens if you don't go and help. That's the other thing too. Like we did a pub. We chose to go in. We could have like not gone. I wonder how that changes things. We'll go for one route at a time, and we can always come back and do other things. So I guess we'll do Alexei. Why not? Me? No offense, but are you sure you don't have some screw loose? I just want to investigate the office, okay? There might be clues left there. You can go somewhere else if you want. And let you walk into the lion's den alone? I wouldn't dream of it. What? I'm serious. It really might be dangerous. Are you sure about this? I won't get offended if you change your mind. Of course I'm sure. I mean, I even broke into a jail for you. This is nothing. You're right, and I think that was stupid, by the way. But thanks. I appreciate it. And sorry again for knocking you out earlier. The ice pack offer is still on the table, by the way. You can pay me back by protecting me if anything happens. Of course. I'll keep you safe no matter what. Here we go. Thankfully, the Diola office isn't too far from the hideout, so we managed to make it there without anyone noticing Alexei. To be honest, I looked up the murder online, and other than the victim's identity, there wasn't too much information released. Interesting. Alexei's name wasn't even mentioned, so the general public might not know that he's a suspect. I wonder if that's because Prince Thierry pulled some strings? Or maybe Sammy did his weird magical and definitely illegal programming thing. We're here. We stop at an ordinary looking building, and he leads me up to the 3rd floor. Huh? What's that look on your face? Not what you were expecting? It's just a lot more ordinary than I thought it'd be. It even looks a bit like the place I work at. What? You thought there'd be blood and organs everywhere? Kinda. We saved that for the basement. We get less noise complaints that way. Kidding. How much do you know about us? Not a lot, to be honest. Well, we operate as a loan office, so this is where we talk to customers. Can't make it too scary, you know? So we just got this normal office building. If you want to see where a real gangster works, though, you should check out the Sasha's pad upstairs. Now that's an old-fashioned lion's den. I'll pass, thank you. Alexei is one thing, but I have noticed a side to meet Sasha Diola. You're lost. Now then, let's start searching before we get caught. Is it normally so empty here? I thought we'd run into at least some people, but... I glance around the room. There are clear signs of people who worked here, papers get piled messily on desks, chairs not pushed in, but there's not a soul in sight. I texted some people before we got here asking them to clear out the office. Not that it needed much convincing to slack off. And they listen to you? Don't they all think you did it? Who knows if it's because they actually trust you or they're just scared of what I'll do to them. I don't really care either way. I see. Obviously, it won't work against Sasha, but luckily he's not here right now. Let's hope the girls at the club keep him busy. Is he at Celestial? My best friend works there. Yeah? Small world. He strides over to one of the desks in the back and begins ruffling through some drawers. Is that Misha's desk? Yeah. Thought I might as well start here. Anything look out of place? One sec. I don't have your super memory or anything, but I did sit next to him. Hopefully I'll be able to spot if anything's off. Unable to help myself, I glance over to the desk at the left. There are a million picture frames on it. All of them seem to depict some little girl. Alexei is a kid? My desk is the one on the right. I didn't even say anything! It's written all over your face. Also, that girl looks nothing like me. I look over at the other desk, but sadly nothing interesting there. Just a computer, a pile of papers, and some pens scattered around. Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm just your normal white-collar office worker. The most interesting thing you'll find here is probably this. That's really cute. He holds up some papers, and I swat several badly drawn doodles in the corner. I stare at them for a while, trying to decipher what they're supposed to be. Clearly that is a dog wearing a hat, glasses, and a shirt. Can't solve this mystery. I need more clues. I'll do one better. I have witness testimony. You should ask Sammy about when we get back. He'll know. By the way, he's grinning. I feel that's exactly what I shouldn't do. He goes back to searching. He doesn't seem like he needs any help on that. And so I let my eyes wander around the room to see if there are any other clues around here. My eyes end up landing on the photographs of the little girl on the desk, one over again, and suddenly remember there's something I need to bring up. Hey, Alexei? What's up? Have we met before? I was expecting a quick no, so the silence that stretches out for more than a couple seconds surprised me. Wait, does he actually? You hitting on me? Huh? No. You didn't need to answer so quickly. Don't think we did. I don't usually hang out with your type. And what's my type, exactly? The Miss Goody Two-Shoes. Oh, I don't really feel like one, though. True, I take that back. No law-abiding citizen would break into jail. Sammy did most of the breaking in, I just happened to be there. Whatever helps you sleep at night, girlie. So, why'd you ask? Did you have a dream about me or something? No. Doesn't seem like he's lying, so he probably doesn't know about the vision then. In which case, the next question is, why me? Why did I see it? You're missing out. Your dreams must be pretty boring. Wait. Did you find something? I'm moving closer, peeking over his shoulder. His box is missing. What box? He has a little box where he stores all the letters his girlfriend sent him. He always keeps it in his drawer. Any chances someone took it? Nah, pretty sure that I was the only one who knew it was here. He digs through the desk drawer some more, but it's obvious by the grim look on his face that it isn't there. Is it the only thing gone? Yeah, I think so. Which probably means he took it. He also was missing a ring as well. He abandons his search and leans back, hands retreating back to his pockets. Any idea why? Well, I'm not entirely sure, but if it was the only thing he grabbed, he might have known something was going to happen. That or he was planning to leave is on the tip of my tongue. I didn't say it, but it looks like Alexi might have come to the same conclusion anyway. He starts rifling through the desk again, but this time there's a desperation in his hands. He would have said something to me if that's the case. He wouldn't just... He mumbles under his breath, and I'm not sure if it was meant for my ears. I stand a bit away from him, awkwardly watching as he frantically tears the desk apart. After a couple more minutes, he finally stops, the desk completely ransacked. The drawers are all open, papers strewn everywhere, almost as if a storm had blown across it. He stares down at Misha's desk, an inscrutable look on his face. And then he slowly and gently begins to restore everything to their original positions. He looks lonely. Should I comfort him? I don't even know what I should say. Fia is strong enough that she'd never need me to cheer her up, and it's not like I have any other point of reference. Maybe I can pat him on the arm? I step forward before I can talk myself out of it and give him a slightly awkward pat on the shoulder. I'm a bit afraid he'll flinch or move away, but he surprisingly leans into my touch. Aww. We'll stay like that for a couple minutes. The room's silent except for the heavy breaths that I hear from him. Hey, girlie. He moves away and I let my hand drop back, down to my side. Yeah? If he knew something was up, then why didn't he say anything to me? He normally tells me everything. Do you not trust me? I'm sorry. I don't know. Yeah, that was unfair of me to ask. Sorry. He moves back, and I notice that he's angled himself away from Misha's desk, almost as if he can't bear to look at it. I can investigate myself if you need a break. I know this must be hard for you. Nah, I'm good. I've seen so many people die already. Misha's not the first. He won't be the last either. Just give me a moment. He's been running around ragged all day. I wonder if it just hit him that Misha's dead. Yet despite everything, he's still trying to put on a brave face. What should I do? Should I say something to him? Ooh. I save. I feel like he's just gonna, like, brush it off anyway. Sorry, cute police puppy, a cab even puppies. You shouldn't have to live like that. Maybe, but it's the only way I know how. It's too late for me to try anything new at this point. The look on his face is rather self-depreciating, but it's gone before I can comment on it. Anyway, I can't really complain. Comes with the territory. I could die tomorrow and no one would be surprised. Death's just an everyday occurrence in this business. We all know what we signed up for. Maybe it's normal for him, but I don't know if I'd ever be able to understand that way of thinking. How long are you going to stand there? I'm about to ask him what he's talking about, when something in the corner of the room catches my eye. Hello! Hi there! Wow. Whew. Well, this is awkward. I'm gonna have a quick drink of my drink. Hi, Sasha, I presume. Alexi. An unknown man suddenly emerges from the shadows and I almost jump. Where did he come from? I didn't even hear him come in. Has he been here this whole time? Why aren't you out? Why are you here? Isn't Sasha out? Oh, I'm assuming. Okay, it must be like the right-hand man. Why are you here? Isn't Sasha out? He ordered me to come back. It seems he had an inkling that you would return. Huh. If he really thought that, he wouldn't have been here holding a gun to my head. Sorry, if he'd really thought that, he would have been here holding a gun to my head the second I entered. He just wanted to drink without you nagging over his shoulder. Luca and Folga. I mean, it's, yeah, I can see it. The man ignores Alexei and turns towards me, looking me up and down with a critical eye. It's nice to meet you, young lady. My name is Nikolai. I am the boss's bodyguard and advisor. Oh, this must be the Nico Alexei was talking about earlier. I'm sure Alexei can be dangerous if he wants to be, but his easygoing demeanor often makes me forget that he's a gangster. This guy, though? I don't think I could forget if I tried. The way he's staring at me is so unnerving. Nice to meet you? I purposely leave out my name, and he raised an eyebrow indicating he's noticed. May I ask why you two are here? Is it obvious you don't think I really murdered Misha, do you? Nikolai doesn't respond. His face betrays nothing. It's hard to tell what he's thinking. I'm all for taking responsibility for my own actions, but even I'm not generous enough to become the scapegoat for someone else's. So I'm here to investigate and prove my innocence. You have a problem with that? Gonna turn me in? No, I have no reason to interfere with your investigation. However, please do not be mistaken. I am not on your side. I only... So, Sasha, and you'll turn me in if I pose a problem. Yeah, I know. Alexei goes back to rifling through the papers on Misha's desk, a scowl on his face, but I can't concentrate. The atmosphere that was here before has all but disappeared. Something really disconcerting about how quiet Nikolai is. I wish he'd stop staring at me. Well, if he's just gonna stand there, maybe I could ask him some questions. I don't think Alexei will find any other clues on Misha's desk. Excuse me. I feel a bit silly trying to hold a conversation across this length of an entire room, but I'd prefer not to get too close to him. It's okay. Don't be scared. Alexei said he'll protect you if it came to it, remember? Pardon me, young lady. I don't believe I caught what your relation to Alexei is. We're acquaintances. Or more accurately, strangers turned jailbreak companions turned investigation partners, I guess. Speed ran over the past few hours. Yeah, just acquaintances. In here I thought we were friends already. Oh, sure then, we can be friends. Don't sound too excited, jeez. Friends, I see. He's just a little shocked at my answer, as if the fact that Lexi has friends outside the gang comes as a surprise to him. I guess he really doesn't know about the guys at the hideout. Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions? Very well, but I will not answer anything I deem detrimental to the boss. Well, this guy's very loyal, if nothing else. He looks like he can't come inside a house without invitation. Hey! Hey now! Hey now! You saying something about me? Huh? Are you saying something about me? Hmm? Yes, I did notice that we look similar. I understand. Thank you. Do you know why they arrested Alexei? I heard the police found his fingerprints on a decisive piece of evidence Misha had in his possession. Any idea what it was, Alexei? I'd be surprised if Misha had anything that didn't have my fingerprints on it. We've known each other for a while. I just kind of take whatever I want from his pockets at this point. It was a letter. A letter? Well, that doesn't help at all. I get his mail at least once a week. Do you know the contents of the letter? No, I wasn't given any other information. Really? That's all they know? I thought there'd be more than this given how quickly they seemed to turn on Alexei. Sasha doesn't care about evidence. He was most likely just trying to cut me off. What do you mean? He probably assumed that Misha had been planning to betray the gang since his ring was gone, right? And since I'm closest to Misha, Sasha probably thought that either I actually did kill him, or I was working together with him. Either way, he'd just let the police take care of me. That is correct. This Sasha Diola guy sounds like a fun guy to be around. About the ring. Wait, sorry. Is the ring you're talking about? Yeah, this thing. We'd never take it off voluntarily. Everyone knows that if you remove it, you're no longer want to be part of the gang. Ah, so it's right. It must be missing ring I noticed earlier. If the killer really did take the ring from Misha's body, then that means they probably knew of its significance, right? I'd normally suspect a random robbery, but if this was the only thing taken, then it seems more likely that it was deliberately removed. Does everyone know about it? We don't go around advertising it, but it's not a secret or anything. Everyone sees us wear the ring anyway, so I'm sure people can put together what it means. Jewelry ring has been added to evidence. It's a pretty plain ring. Wow. Where were you two at the time of the incident? Oh, as if he's got to answer that. Why are you asking so many questions? Are you with the police? No. The air suddenly feels chillier. I think I pushed too far. He reaches down, maybe to pull out a weapon, and I instinctively take a step back. Alexei swiftly steps forward and places himself between me and Nikolai. Stop trying to intimidate her, Nico. I won't allow it. My apologies. His hand drops back to his side, posture relaxing, and I can breathe again. You can apologize by answering her question. Very well. Alexei steps away and nods at me to continue. I quickly mouth a thanks at him. The boss called me to Celestial at around 3 AM. He spent most of the night in a private room with his favorite hostess while I drank with some of the girls outside. All of them have given their testimonies already. There was also no footage of us leaving at the club. The police have determined that we were not involved. So both of them have an alibi for the murder. I originally thought that it could give them Celestial's... It could be them, given Celestial's proximity to the crime scene. But if they were both with witnesses all night, then it would have been impossible. Maybe it really was an issue with another gang. Perhaps Misha wanted to switch, but then got killed when trying to do so? I can't really rule out that possibility since I'm not that knowledgeable about gangs in general. Maybe Alexei would know more. Oh boy. The sound of footsteps thumping up the stairs erupts that train of thought. Looks like we've got more company. Any chance that you're friends? Would a lie make you feel better? Alright, so the situation's not looking good. I do not have orders to impede your escape, so you are free to leave. However, I will not be aiding you. I do not fight against the boss's allies without good reasons. Isn't Alexei included in that as well? I mean, they're literally blood related. Alexei doesn't look surprised though. I guess it's another strange thing that's commonplace in his world. Get behind me. Are you sure you'll be okay? It sounds like there's a lot of them. You gonna help? Throw some punches? I could probably knock one out if I use a chair. Maybe? Hopefully? As much as I'd like to see that, it's okay. You did all the work so far. This is my specialty now. Let me show off a bit, yeah? Oh, gangsters. Alexei, how dare you come back, you traitor? You think we'd welcome you after you killed Misha? Get him, boys! Don't let him escape! A bunch of them crowd around the doorway, and some of them are even holding weapons. Is Alexei really going to be okay? There's so many of them. I turn to look at him, a little panicked, but he's just grinning and cracking his knuckles. A lot of confidence for a group who've never been me before, not even close. You're outnumbered. Even if it's you, you can't win against all of us. Yeah? Try me. Step back, girlie. It might get a bit bloody here. I don't quickly move back. I'm self-aware enough to know that I'd just be a hindrance. Good. Alexei stands between me and the rest of the crowd, rolling his shoulders casually. You! Well, that's one. Alexei doesn't even give him a chance to finish his sentence before fist flies out, colliding straight with the gangster's stomach. That all you got? And just like that, the floodgates are opened. Several of them jump at him, and Alexei deftly avoids their punches. With unexpected graceful footwork, he sidesteps the incoming strikes and launches his own counterattacks. I think I just heard something cracking. Oh no, he got hit. One of the gangsters manages to land a punch on Alexei's arm, but he just grins. Please God, give us a CG. I'm hoping. With practice ease, he grabs the other gangster by the wrist and throws him across the desk. The papers on it go flying, but Alexei doesn't waste a beat. He's moving to the next target before they can even figure out what's going on. Wow, he's good. I mean, I knew he was given his reputation. It's different to see it with my own eyes. Suddenly, I notice a gangster sticking out behind Alexei with the bat. He seems to be approaching in Alexei's blind spot. What should I do? Yell out to Alexei. Alexei! I yelled out toward him, but he surprisingly turned toward me first instead, as if I'm the one being attacked. Ah, fuck! The gangster swings the bat down and Alexei finally notices. He blocks the attack with his arm and knocks the gangster out with his other hand. Damn it, I should have thrown something. I let out a sigh of relief as the gangster falls to the ground. Though it doesn't escape my notice how Alexei glances down at his arm with a slight wince of pain before turning towards me. You right there? Yeah, what about you? Just fine. I'm not the one you should be worried about anyway. It gestures towards the room, and it's only then I notice a bunch of people lying on the ground and moving. You did this all by yourself? Piece of gag. Didn't even break a sweat, honestly. What about your arm? You got hit with a bat. He didn't even swing that hard. See? The sound of the crack still echoes in my mind, but Alexi waves his arm in front of my face easily. The rumors don't do you justice. Really gotta stop believing those. Anyway, ready to go? There'll probably be some more people waiting for me downstairs, so we'll have to take care of them first. The thought of being near another fight frightens me a little, but it seems to be the only way out. Okay, let's just get this over with. I'm sure, if you're sure you can handle it. I'm a little surprised by my lack of hesitation. I can't tell if it's because of the adrenaline or if I'm just feeling safer now that I've seen Alexi's skills in action. Regretting choosing to come with me yet? Just a bit. Today's been the most action-packed day of my entire life. Yeah? That a good or bad thing? That depends a lot on that depends a lot on if you can get us out of here safely. Heh. Well, I shouldn't disappoint you then, should I? Oh, there's Nikolai. By the time we get to the hideout, everyone else is already back. Welcome back. Sammy Zed agreed us when we returned, though he makes a face when he sees the state we're in. There you are. We've been waiting for you too. Wait, what happened? Uni, are you okay? Hello? I'm the one that's injured here. Does anyone care about me? You'll live. Ow! Ow! Not if you keep poking my bruises, I won't. No CG! I'm so sad! Well, it is still the demo though, so maybe we'll get some more things. Like, I imagine they're saving, like, the CG art for, like, special things, right? Although, it would be pretty cool to see Alexi, like, beat the shit out of people. But again, it's still a demo. We don't know what the final product will be like yet. So. Ow! What the fuck? Your precious ice pack. Did you really need to slap me with it? Ran into trouble? A little bit, yeah. Some of the other gangsters found us while we were still there. Alexi took care of them though, so everything's okay. I looked pretty cool, didn't I? He seemed to have gotten his arm wrapped up, and there's a strangely cute band-aid taped on one of his fingers. You didn't kill them, did you? Why is that your first thought? I don't make it a habit of offing my co-workers. They're more useful to me as errand boys than dead. How very altruistic of you. Yep, that's me, last year's community service winner. Well, I'm just glad you two are safe. What about you, Jem? Everything alright on your end? Yep, honestly, it looks like you guys have the most excitement out of all of us. I glanced around at the others, and they do look like they managed to go through their own investigations without a hitch. If you're feeling up for it, should we share what you learn, or do you need to rest first? Let's do it now. The threat of Thierry's magical ice pack has cured me. My heart's still thumping from the adrenaline. That was a little too close for comfort. Alexi hadn't seemed concerned at all, though. He had disposed of everyone waiting downstairs, quickly and efficiently. He looked kind of cool back there. Not that I'll ever tell him that, of course. Very well then. I shall begin by sharing what I found. A letter was found on the victim's body that contained Alexi's fingerprints. I pulled out my notebook and began jotting everything down. That settles it. He's the killer. I'm the designated mail boy. It'd be weird if my fingerprints weren't found. I don't know how gangs work, but isn't that supposed to be some lackey's job? Alexi likes doing that kind of thing. He's the one who cleans this place too. Wait, he likes to clean? Oh my gosh. Wait, really? A gangster who likes to clean? Don't tell me. Is it because of some unsolved childhood trauma where he had to wipe out the blood of his family? I don't know what kind of backstory you're crafting for me in your head, but it's not that exciting. I had to work a lot of house cleaning jobs when I was younger in order to make money. Kinda started enjoying it after a while. They were fine hiring you? Why not? I was just your normal teenager who was desperate enough to take any low-paying job. They probably loved that they could underpay me. Oh, that's the most relatable thing he said all day. May I continue? Yeah, sorry. Don't mind him. He's just jealous he doesn't know how to use a mop. Isn't it pretty self-explanatory? Oh, the mental image I have of Thierry fucking up with the mop. As I was saying, there was an envelope found on the victim's body with Alexi's fingerprints on it. There was a card inside that contained the smiling mask and rose logo. Wait, what? It's a Blackthorn case? Supposedly. Why'd they arrest me then? It sounded like the police wanted to frame this as a copycat. Not only that, there was an anonymous tip that claimed they saw you near the crime scene. Sounds like I have a big fan. Sorry, can I ask what a Blackthorn case is? Jerry, can we tell her? It might be hard to continue the discussion if she doesn't know. He's really thinking about it. Whoever or whatever this Blackthorn is must be a pretty big deal. This is to remain top secret. Of course. Blackthorn is a serial killer. They're the vigilante type who targets corrupt individuals. Sorry, what? The words that come out of his mouth are so out of nowhere that I almost think I've misheard him. The government keeps their existence a secret to prevent public support, but to be honest, there's not much we know about them. They rarely leave behind any clues. All you need to know is that is the signature. They leave a copy behind at every crime scene. Send a copy to your phone. Oh! A smiling mask and rose. Have I seen this before somewhere? It looks vaguely familiar. We saw it in the vision. Huh. What was that? Do you have any other questions? I see another glance at the card, but nothing else happens. What's that all about? It's just like when I tried to think about the vision thing this morning. Does that mean it's related? Detective. Oh, sorry, yes. Yeah, we can move on. I feel like I just got a whole bunch of information dumped on me with no explanation. It's hard to process this quickly. I should ask later, though. I don't want to waste any more of their time. Okay. Actually, I wonder, has this been updated now? No, I was hoping there'd be like more update. I guess it's not super update, like doesn't update super quickly. Anyway, can we really not clear Alex's name even with the card? They have no proof it was a copycat. I believe a discussion should still be worthwhile. I have a suspicion that the police merely needed someone to arrest, and Alexi was the easiest target. If we offer them new possibilities, they may be inclined to drop the charges. Remember, we are not the official investigators on this case. We do not need definite proof. Our objective is to simply get them to continue investigating from another angle. I see. So the goal this time isn't necessarily to figure out the killer's identity, but rather come up with a possible solution that Alexi couldn't be responsible for. That is correct. It would also help me to build a more ironclad case. If I bring up Blackthorn without any other evidence, they will spend the entire time trying to poke holes into my argument. I noticed this earlier as well, but Prince Deary doesn't really have much control over the police higher-ups. Besides, I'd love to find out just who it was that sent me that anonymous tip-in, maybe even send them a little thank you note for their troubles. It appears that and the fingerprints were the basis for Alexi's arrest. If we could learn more about those, then it could be to our advantage. You guys are right. Sorry. It's cool, Gem. I know you're looking out for me. As for me, Sash seemed to believe Misha was trying to betray the gang. His ring was gone and all that. Couldn't it have been a robbery? Misha had a lot more valuable stuff. I think it's more likely the ring was taken on purpose. Makes sense. That's it from me. Can I go next then? Sure, go ahead. I got a picture of the crime scene. The body was gone by the time I got there, but another officer gave me the photo. Which we've already seen. He was found in the dumpster. Yep, he was apparently sitting right on top of the garbage bags. The person who discovered the body saw him right after he lifted the dumpster lid. Oh, okay. So for the longest time, my brain was seeing this, and I was like thinking it's pants. It's garbage bags. I was thinking it was pants. I don't know why. My brain was just like, oh, those are some fancy ass pants. I'm so stupid. This whole time. Anyway, that makes this... Okay, hold on. Let's look at this picture properly now. See, that makes more sense. Okay. So here's how my brain was reading it. I was reading this as like the street. And then it's just like I was like, this is a really weird angle. But I was like, okay, like the street, and then he's like on the thing, and then it's just like a pants, right? And then there's a thing. My brain. Same. Okay, cool. Glad it's not just me. Excuse me. Okay. Maybe they just jumped and dumped him. I got luminal testing results earlier. It seems like they didn't find large amounts of blood anywhere in the alley, so they killed him and moved him. I suppose it means he was killed elsewhere and brought there specifically. No traces of blood has been added to the evidence. Okay, so this means that because there's no traces of blood, not only was he killed somewhere else, but Alexi was very clearly set up because of the fact that, like, with regards to like the text message, and everything else, along with like, you know, the location. So, excuse me, 1 second. Oh, and the back door and the doors at the back of the alley don't open, so it's basically a dead end there. Locked doors has been added to evidence. And I also went digging through the trash, but I didn't find anything. Trash bags has been added. Can I see that? The picture? Here you go. Sammy takes the photo and starts wiping at it with his sleeve. What are you doing? I thought it was a stain, but it's not. He points to the front of the dumpster, where there looks to be a strange white mark. Oh, here? Huh. It's faint, but appears to be some sort of marking. Paint, perhaps? It appears to be faded, however. It was raining earlier today, so maybe it slowly washed off then? Oh, right, I think it did rain a bit before I met up with Theo this morning. Strange mark has been added to evidence. How? Strange mark. Oh, okay. It does actually give us a better art picture. Alright. Oh, and one more thing. Excuse me. I noticed the hotel's balconies were lined up right above the dumpster. Maybe they used that to escape somehow? Well, they could have used it to kill him and then dump him, like push him off the edge, right? Hotel balcony. Wow, you did a lot. Good job. Thanks. Well, while you were out frolicking, I was busy working as slowly as possible. So he says, but I can see the computer screens behind him with footage of the alleyway at all various moments in time. He's clearly been working hard. Here. The security logs from the camera at the front of the alleyway. Okay. Did the cameras not show what was going on inside? Security log. Carrying nothing. Garbage collector. Alexi Diola wheeling a luggage. Just covering. Wheeling a luggage. Interesting. Poor timing to mention hotel balconies right now, Gem. SMH my head. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that news. Oh my gosh, my eye is really itchy. 1 second. Alright. Did the cameras not show what was going on inside? No. Of course it couldn't be that easy. Alloy camera log has been added to evidence. Oh, and here's a diagram of the overall layout. Okay. So, a couple things. They could have put him in this dumpster so that he isn't noticed as soon. But clearly he was put over here to ensure... Hold on. Where's the... Garbage collector came at 9 AM. And then, so if the garbage collector came, why is there still rubbish? So that's, okay, so it's just something to know. Why are the dumpsters drawn so big? I mean, that's fine. Excuse me. Alright, I suddenly remembered something while I was looking at this. There was a posted schedule next to the dumpster that said they collected garbage every Tuesday at 9 AM. Yeah. In that case, that must be person B in this log. Here. It shows us the video footage. A garbage collector can be seen walking into the alley, emptying out one dumpster before leaving. Oh, okay. You only emptied one dumpster. Why would you only empty one? Is that all for the findings? Shall we start discussing properly now? Okay, I think I've jotted everything down in my notebook. I should check the evidence if I want to reference anything. Wait, one more thing. Was the luggage person D had big enough for a body? Alexi? Huh? He looks a bit out of it, and it's the only then I realize he hasn't spoken in a while. Are you alright? Yeah, just peachy. You lied to the cops with that poker face? Yeah, actually. It says a lot about them, doesn't it? Clearly you're feeling well enough to be making quips. Should I go get you something to drink? Quick breather? Beer? Juice? That sounds good too. Thanks, Gem. Gem zooms off towards the kitchen, and we take a small break. Sammy and Prince, teary, seem perfectly content to sit in silence, but I'm still a little worried, so I glance over at Alexi. His back is to me, and I wonder what kind of expression he's currently making. What can I say, though? Does he even want to hear anything from me? I'm just an outsider here. I'm sure he'd rather be comforted by someone he cares about. I reach forward to tug on his sleeve and ask if he's okay. Uni? Yeah, she tries way too hard. It feels like a chore talking to her. She's kind of annoying, you know. Always so nosy, butting into other people's business. She really needs to learn to stay in her own lane and stop prying. My arm falls back into my lap. I shouldn't overstep. I can't bring myself to say anything, and Jem returns with a glass of juice before I can convince myself otherwise. Alexei finishes the cup quickly, wiping his hands on his pants before sitting up. Okay, break's over. What were we talking about? I can't tell if he's actually feeling better or just pretending, but he seems eager to move on in either case. Man, that's kind of sad. Like Uni trying to help and then people being assholes about it. Sorry, quick drink break. Alright. I hope he's still pushing himself. Luggage. Body. Sammy pulls at the footage again and slants the screen in Alexi's direction. Nah, it doesn't look big enough. Well, not unless the corpse was chopped up. Didn't ask. I'm just being thorough. Leave no boulders and turn and all that, yeah? Please just stop talking. Misha wasn't seen entering the alleyway, right? How did his body magically appear in the garbage then? None of the people who entered during the time frame seem to be carrying the body either. That seems a good place to start then. Let's begin discussing from there. I mean, I already think that he was probably pushed off from the balcony. Our first question is, how did the body enter the alleyway? Thinking about what we know so far, there's only one area it could be. Ooh, that's nice. Hey, Cam. The cat ears are out, I see. Hello, how are you? It has to be the balcony, right? If the front of the alleyway is covered by the cameras and the doors at the back are locked, then the only way in is from above. That makes sense. It's very like, it's very Danganronpa vibes. I like it. I like it. Nice little detail. Danganronpa or like, Persona. Well, after that misread text jump scare I've recovered, how's the gaming? It's good. I'm having a lot of fun with, That's okay, I knew what you meant. I'm enjoying this demo, it's really good. I don't think I'm gonna finish it tonight, so we'll probably play the rest of it, especially because there's like different routes and stuff. But I may have fallen in love with a gangster and a prince. Who also are very close and, you know, could maybe hold hands while I hold their hands, you know? That makes sense. In that case, we should next consider how the body was brought in from above. The copper flew. Elaborate. The copper brought the body down and then grew wings and went foot back to the balcony. Ah, I see. Maybe they tied a rope to him and lowered the body that way? Or perhaps they simply dropped the corpse. What do you think, detective? There are a few theories proposed, so let's get some more information out of the way. Sammy, what the fuck? Listen, I was just like teary. I was just like, I'm just gonna ignore that and move on. He was just, you know, like, yeah. Characters participating in the discussion segment will have colored icons. Click on them to hear more about their theory. Oh, interesting. If you believe a certain theory is correct, press the submit button on that character's statements. Story mode is off by default. You can turn it on in the settings and the correct answer will always be marked. Okay, well, before you do that... okay. So, I think drop the body is most likely, because if they lowered it with a rope, how would they get the rope back up? Unless they have done something like looped over, like looped under the arms. But depending on at what point rigor mortis is set in, it might be very difficult to do that. The other thing too is if we look at the crime scene photo, it'd be nice to be able to like zoom in on this. Like the angle at where he is, I feel like that would be very difficult to get a rope back up. Pulleys, maybe. I feel like it might be hard with like getting a rope there. Sammy is absolutely scarred by turnabout big top. Cause like, I feel like, okay, so I feel if it had been like a rope that you would see, there'd be some sort of evidence of it on the clothes. Obviously from this angle for our crime scene photo, we can't see that. But I feel like that would be something that was mentioned because the only thing that was mentioned was this. Strange mark, which... a white strange mark. Oh, it's here. Ropes would leave ligatures. Yeah, it leave marks on the body and on the thing, which would then make it much harder to say that it was like a murder in that, and like it was Alexi. I definitely think drop down is the most sensible. Well, he was dead at around 8 AM, so only 3 hours. So I feel like I feel like that's not enough time for rigor mortis overall. But I feel like the clothes would have been damaged by a rope. But that doesn't explain what this white stain is. I guess we'll look at Thierry's theory, because I feel like the dumpsters. It would have been easy to simply drop the corpse. There were no signs of fall damage though, right? That is true. They would have needed something to cushion the fall. Well, they have something to cushion the fall. The bins. Oh, once we do all 3. Okay. Maybe they lowered it with rope? That would be extraordinarily risky, would it not? That alleyway is quite open. Anyone could have seen the body being lowered. Maybe they just moved quickly? Oh, we can submit here. Okay. Alright, we'll listen to everyone's theories before we pick anything. What? Isn't this your theory? Oh, sorry. I'm not used to people taking me seriously. Please don't joke around. I'm not. It's not impossible. Haven't you heard of the case where a painter witnessed a body flying over the top of a burning bridge? No? Everyone here is uncultured. Now that he mentions it, that does sound vaguely familiar. Anyway, doesn't apply to the situation. There are no burning bridges or painters. Or flying bodies. Obviously, people can't fly. Theory? I think it's this one. No? Would the body dropping not make noise? It's lively enough around that area that a singular thump shouldn't cause much commotion. I see. There's still the question of what they used to prevent the fall damage. They used... trash bags. Yeah! They could have used the garbage bags to cushion the fall. That would make sense. They would help reduce the sound of impact as well. Oh, you're right. They still had some trash bags in the right dumpster. You can see them in the crime photo right now. Huh? Is there something wrong with what Jem said right now? Hold on, what did he say? There's still some trash bags in the right dumpster. You can see them in the crime photo right now. That's correct, isn't it? Yeah. Hold on. Right dumpster. Yeah? No? Huh? That is a bit strange, isn't it? Which part? Oh, okay, yes. Okay, so I did point out the fact that, like, only one of the bins got removed, right? Mysterious, silent glancing towards me, and I realized it means for me to respond. What evidence contradicts Jim? Oh! Oh! I'm dumb! Okay. The bins were emptied. Right? The bins were emptied, so they put garbage down first before dropping the body. So they used the schedule to know when the stuff would get removed. Or at least it was empty, so they put, yeah, okay. Oh. That's what I said, I thought it was weird. It's so weird the trash bags are still there. The garbage collector should have emptied it this morning, right? Yeah, okay. All right, cool. Yeah. Yeah. I had pointed this out before. Okay. Wait, why are they on top of him though? Yeah. Well, it's kind of weird because like, you're right, they are on top of him. Okay, I will say though, I just imagined that like his body fell through the bags, so I didn't really think about them being on top. But that is true. That's a good point. My light turned off. Yeah. Okay. All right. Whew. All right. Yes, it is too convenient to mark this as a coincidence. There is a reason why that dumpster wasn't emptied this morning. Maybe you can ask the garbage collectors? They have already been spoken to. They claim not to remember. Sus. Perhaps, though given the amount of work they have to do, I'm inclined to believe them. Maybe you should hire more people. Thank you, Sammy. Does that go above or below your suggestion to make doxing people but only the annoying ones legal? Damn, Sammy. Below, obviously. Well, we won't be getting anything from the garbage collectors. Why don't we operate on the assumption the culprit arranged it for purpose? Jeez. They must have done something to the right dumpster to prevent it from being emptied. Yep, the question is what? Is that what the mark was? Do you have an idea, Gem? Maybe it was disguised as something else? What do you mean? Take cosplaying, for example. Sometimes I don't get all the details correct when making costumes, but people generally recognize the character as long as they have the most distinguishing features. So maybe the culprit was able to dissuade the garbage collectors from opening the right one, because it seemed like something else instead? Oh, so as long as they didn't think it was a dumpster, they wouldn't touch it. Exactly. It'd also have to be something that is not considered out of place, either. I'd like to think they would have remembered seeing something such as a grand piano, for example. Why a grand piano? It's because he's a prince, Uni, don't question it. It's a bit hard to figure out since there weren't any clues left behind. Wait a second, I don't think that's entirely true. Yeah. This one. Strange mark. There was this weird mark. Yeah. Oh yeah, that white thing? I'm still not exactly sure what it's supposed to represent. Graffiti, perhaps? Don't know why they choose to spray a little white thing on a dumpster when they have a whole canvas around them. So we're trying to figure out what it could have been disguised as, yeah? Yes, do you have any suggestions? Okay, a giant water cooler. Tiri's face, same. Maybe a recycling bin? It has a similar shape. I was thinking that too. I was thinking the recycling bin. And it'd be pretty easy to paint like the 3 arrows triangle. It could have also been a portable bath. No, portable bathroom. The suggestions seem to be all over the place this time. It's this one. They do share a similar shape, right? That's true, though they're usually blue. I think there can be many different colors, including green. Blue is just the most common. Ugh. Hurry up and make it illegal to use non-blue ones. I will make sure to prioritize the legislation of recyclable bin colors over all the other issues we are currently facing. Yes. Sounds like someone might have died because of it. How does it make you feel, Your Royal Highness? That someone died because of a serial killer, actually, which happens to be one of the aforementioned issues I mentioned. Anyway, I think it's this one. I think recycling bin is the most likely possibility. So the mark is supposed to be a fair to recycle sign, right? Seems easy enough to disguise. So the garbage collectors came at 9 AM this morning, as usual. Perhaps they were new, perhaps they simply didn't remember there were supposed to be 2 dumpsters. Even if they did remember, they probably just chalked it up to bad memory. It's not that surprising to find a recycle bin next to a dumpster. They really went through that much trouble just so the body wouldn't have any fall damage. It does seem like a lot of work just to do that. I wonder if there's any other reason they had to make the garbage collectors leave that dumpster alone. It was so they could hide something behind the dumpster. This is probably dumb, but they also could have just hidden something inside the dumpster too, right? I feel like in the dumpster would be more likely, right? Like, there's like, okay, hold on. There's like this behind the crime scene photo, but honestly, that just looks like, it just looks like graffiti. I guess. I think it's this one. It's a bit too obvious, right? Sometimes the most obvious answers are the correct ones. Well, I think it'd be easier if we figure out exactly what they were trying to hide. Am I finding right? Well, it's worth considering. What did you have in mind? It has to be something skinny enough to fit back there, right? You can always move it. Which eliminates me from possible suspects, by the way. My arm's not moving anything. No one thinks you did it, Sammy. There are wheels on it, though. I think anyone could have moved the dumpsters. Maybe I did it, then. I feel like inside's the most logical. I think they all did this so they could hide something in the dumpster. Yeah, like what? The body. By throwing off the time of discovery, they could give themselves an alibi if needed. So you're saying the garbage collectors emptied the left one without realizing there was a body right next to them? It's possible. The lid covering it helped hide it from view, and bodies don't start smelling that fast. Even if it did rot a little, the trash probably wouldn't help mask the scent. In that case, there's only really one person who could have set this up. Who is the most likely suspect? Okay. Garbage collector, no, I took one trip. D. I think it's D. I feel like it would be D. I'm gonna save. I feel like it's D, because I feel like... Oh, this is an order of who showed up. Okay, so I'm going to give you my reasoning. So the reason why I think it's D. So we're assuming that it's not Alexei. Because it'd be kind of surprising for it to be him, considering. So we have person A entering 9:30 carrying nothing, so that doesn't make any sense. The garbage collector entering at 9 AM, took one trip and emptied the garbage dumpster. So that's probably not them. Yeah, I was gonna say D, but like the person wheeling luggage. I mean, am I overthinking this? I might be overthinking this. Also, this is wheeling a luggage, I just noticed. It might need to say wheeling, like, wheeling luggage without the A bit? I don't know. Where is supposed to say wheeling like a luggage bag? I don't think it's Alexei, because it wouldn't make sense for him to be there. It could be the person who entered at... Man, I don't know. What do I think? What do I think? Okay, let's read through this again real quick. Around the time of discovery, they could give themselves an alibi if needed. So, I think with this post, I think Alexei isn't... It doesn't make sense for it to be Alexei because he doesn't have an alibi, so this is kind of like useless to him anyway. Body next to them. But... I guess it could be person... Well... Person A carrying nothing could help, you know, from down below, right? To help ease the body into the thing and then like close it off and mark it up, right? I don't know, we'll try A. Because, oh, I didn't get the little thingy. Because also then, I don't know. It probably has to be person A, because they were talking about, like, changing the time of death, right? They're saying, hold on. Time of death around 8 AM. I don't know, we'll see. And probably has to be person A, because they were saying that, like, okay, hold on, where is it? Also the other thing is, they specifically mentioned that the garbage collectors didn't know that there was anything there. So the only other person before that was person A, so that doesn't make sense to be them. The only ones who could have set up the recycle trick before the trash collectors came. Sammy, is there any way you can ascertain their identity? No, the video quality is trash. That's alright. I suppose what we have now is enough for me to reopen the investigation. I imagine they will want to thoroughly investigate the hotel cameras to see whose room that balcony belongs to. I'll also have them conduct a test of the white mark at the dumpster. Does it mean Alexei's innocent? Ideally, yes. I'm sure he'll hear some complaints that he could have been person A, however. I was with the gang most of the morning before I stepped out to get coffee. Given that A had already done the thing before then, I should be cleared, yeah? Please tell me your alibi isn't the Diola gang. You're offering to validate my alibi next time? Fine, I'll do my best to convince the chief that you lot are trustworthy enough. I don't think you're that much of a miracle worker. Whew, and that's that. A lot of circumstantial evidence, but I think this sounds plausible enough. Besides, we're not the main investigators in the case anyway. If this helps Prince Thierry to get more detailed investigation done, then that's enough for me. How are you going to present the information, though? I thought you couldn't act like you're helping Alexei out. That's where I come in. I'll bring it up with the deputy chief. She'll know what to do. You can do that. She likes Jem for some reason. She always listens to his suggestions. She's one of the few on the force that I have no issues with. You're just biased. I think I'm allowed to be a little biased given she's thrown me behind bars at least 10 times already. 11 actually, counting this morning. Sounds like a you problem. Sammy basically saying skill issue. Anyway, it seems like there's a few unsolved mysteries. Like what? Like who called the cops and said I did it? Also, who sent me that text? Surely there are more important things to worry about. Nah, how am I gonna pay them back if I don't know who they are? An eye for an eye, as they say. I'll pretend I did not hear that. That reminds me, the Blackthorn card also mentioned a warehouse. I believe that may be worth looking into as well. Got it. I've got a couple of the guys. I'll get a couple of the guys to search around the area. I wonder why Misha's ring was taken, or why he was even targeted in the first place. Went through everything so fast that I didn't really have a chance to step and think about it. But is there really a government secret killer roaming the streets that the majority of the population doesn't know about? It's almost hard to believe. Misha's done plenty of things to get himself targeted. The only suspicious part is I would have thought they'd go after me or Sasha first. Maybe they thought it'd be harder to kill you two? Yeah, probably, but Misha's no slouch either. If they managed to take him out, then I hate to say it, but I'd probably underestimated them. The air is heavy with silence following Alexei's statement. It's one thing to hear about a random serial killer, but it's another to see the people around you actually affected by them. It feels so much more real. We'll be okay. Surprisingly, it's Prince Thierry who breaks the silence. We have a hacker, a master disguiser, a detective, and me, of course. He included me? You really gonna leave me off, even though I was the main character this time? My apologies, we also have a troublemaker convict over here. Well, it's better than whatever you called me last time. What was it again? Egomaniac gangster? I don't even know what that means. Take a guess. It's exactly what it sounds like. Yeah, pot me kettle, Thierry. Now that one's definitely wrong. The air shifts just as quickly as before, and the ominous atmosphere disappears. Prince Thierry sits on the couch as the boys bicker back and forth, arms crossed and a scowl on his face. There's no bark behind his words. He managed to shift the mood with just a few words. I mean, he is a prince and he has to deal with a lot of arguing a lot, right? So he would be very good at leading conversations. I like that. As expected, the Crown Prince. Yep, that's it. While I would love to stay and chat, I believe it's time for me to get going. Jem, accompany me? Of course, 1 second. Jem jumps off the couch and runs off to retrieve his disguise. Prince Thierry stands up and makes to go after him, but Alexei slides in his way. Hey, I'm counting on you. There's a serious look on his face, and he speaks in a tone quieter than I've ever heard him use. They stare at each other for a few seconds. Wordless communication between them built on years of trust, and I'm suddenly reminded of what they said back in the cells. Long story short, a lot of people would be happy if we didn't get along. It'd be too much power if we were on the same side, and that would only attract enemies. It's easy if we just didn't associate with each other in public. I've always thought that friendships needed to be showed off, that they only become real if other people saw and validated it. But I can see now how that's not always true. I've only known these guys for a short while, but even I can tell they're really close. I'll take care of it. Who do you think I am? You can thank me later by buying me drinks. Not sure why the little prince of the country is mooching off me, but okay. He huffs in annoyance, moving away with his hands in his pockets, and just like that, the moment is over. I'm ready to go, Thierry. Wonderful. Alexei, they may summon you later once they've done their investigation, so be ready to go. Aye aye. Ugh. Kiara's gonna chew my ear off, isn't she? Considering how much extra paperwork you've made for her, I believe she has earned that right. She should be angry. She should be angry at you instead. I was perfectly content just chilling in my jail cell. I was just trying to help. You know that they would have tried to pin more things on you if you'd stayed there. Ugh, stop being logical, Jem. That's what I'm here for. Alexei rolls his eyes, but he gets the last laugh as he puts Jem in a headlock, ruffling through his hair. I laugh as I watch Jem try to free himself, soaking it all in. That was fun. It wasn't even just the detective part. Hanging out with all of them was really enjoyable. I had a hard time clicking with anyone who isn't Theo, but this felt natural. Feeling a little bit sweet, I stand up. Bathroom? Oh, no, I should probably go. Do you have something to do? He seems to have managed to free himself from Alexi's clutches, though his hair is still a bit messy under his cap. How can we break up this happy couple? They have 2 hands! It's techless, they have 2 hands. Easy. Not really, I just... let her go if she needs to go. It'll be boring administration stuff for the next few hours anyway. We'll be at the celebration later though, yeah? We're gonna chill and have some drinks. I'm invited? Yeah? You helped out too, didn't you? Did you think we'd ask for your help and then dump you after it was over? Isn't that normally how this works? They seem to have other expectations though, judging by the looks that they were giving me. Well, I can't deny that I really do want to spend more time with them. Besides, they still haven't figured out what's the deal with their vision yet, so the most logical course of action would be to stick with them for a bit longer, right? Yeah, that sounds good. Even if they eventually get tired of me, as long as I manage to solve this mystery, then I'll be satisfied. Well, I'd like to stay, if you'll have me. Yeah? Good. I wouldn't feel right about you leaving before I could pay you back. Jem, do you mind getting the car first? Huh? Okay, sure. See you later, uni. Promise. Okay, I promise. He runs off with a goofy grin on his face, and I can't help but smile. Detective. Oh, hello. You are a little close. He stayed behind to talk to me? Hi, Prince Thierry. Thank you for your help. I'll admit that I hadn't anticipated it going quite so smooth. Oh, it was thanks to all of you. I didn't really do much. Please don't undersell yourself. We couldn't have done it without you. So thank you. And I apologize for not treating you very kindly up until now. No, it's okay. You don't need to apologize. I'm just glad I could be of help. Yes, and I'm very grateful for your assistance. Hey, good for you. Looks like you passed this test. Alexi. Oh, no, it's okay. I kind of assumed it was a test anyway. Thierry, cars out front. Jem's voice echoes from the entrance, but Prince Thierry surprisingly seems reluctant to leave. You should go, Prince Thierry. I should. Then I'll see you tonight at the celebration, Detective. I'd be delighted if you could join us. Okay. I wonder what their parties are like. I only ever went to a handful in college. Usually when some classmates forced me to go, but I don't think it'll be anything like those. Excellent. Please feel free to rack up the bill as much as you like. Alexi's paying. What? If it weren't for us, you'd be in jail. You're welcome, by the way. Seriously? The sight of the notoriously evil gangster floundering around makes me laugh, and I couldn't resist joining in on the ribbing. Well, if Alexi's paying, now I really have to go. Ugh. See? Even if she's looking forward to this now, you wouldn't want to disappoint her, would you? Fine, I'll pay this time. You win. Laugh it up while you can. Don't think I didn't notice you weaponizing her against me already. Weaponize? What a cruel thing to say about her new acquaintance. Ugh, just shut up and go already. Let me wallow in misery and mourn my wallet. He collapses onto the couch and waves Prince Thierry away. Very well, I wouldn't want to keep Jem waiting. He gives me one more nod before turning on his heels and leaving. And there he goes. I glance over at the other two. Alexi is scrolling through his phone, seemingly over it already, while Sammy is lazily going through his computer. Do you think they'll be able to track down Blackthorn? Nah, the police are basically useless. Blackthorn's been running circles around them for years already. Been around for that long? First showed up 5 years ago. The first few murders caused a big stir, but then the government cracked down hard on it. There's been a gag order on all cases since then. Ah, that explains why I had no idea. I was out in the country for college back then. Oh my god, Zane! Hello, Zane! Oh. I don't know why this is not working. Oh. Anyway, hello, Zane! Hello! Thank you for the raid, Sensei Raid! How was your stream? Where's my Zane button? Where's the Zane button? There's the Zane button. Yeah! Hello, everyone! My name is Mika Akatsuka, vampire catboy and a shop owner. We're currently romancing a gangster, a hacker who speaks in gamer terms, a cosplayer, and a prince. Welcome in. How is your MMOing going, Zane? I saw that you were playing more. Was it Wall of Parla? Palia? Yeah, Palia. I know how words work. Yeah. We're actually going through quite a bit of this story already. I'm pretty impressed. This is the Mirage Noir Demo, for anyone who doesn't know, which is a detective otome visual novel. That's good? Nice. Hell yeah. It looks cute. And, you know, it's always fun trying out some new MMOs. Yeah, if anyone who doesn't know me, I like to play a lot of different games, a lot of storytelling games. So things like visual novels, open world games, all that sort of jazz. I love a lot of indie stuff, play a lot of horror games, a lot of FPS stuff, so like Apex and Valorant, a bit of Stranova now. So if you like that sort of thing, cats are knocking down stuff. Feel free to stick around and hang out with us. Oh, I should post this. Here are all my socials. I should add Blue Sky to this. Anyway, you can find me in all these places. I'm also on Blue Sky. But yeah. Get a sleep checklist? No worries. I haven't checked out Silent Kingdom. I will have a look. I have to see what the all the Next Fest stuff is. So, hello Solars! Welcome in. Thank you for joining the Sensei raid. Welcome in. Also, Zane, I assume you probably have like dinner, so I don't feel like you need to stick around. Like if you need to go eat, because I look at the time and I'm like, it is probably food time for you. Drink the last little bit of my drink. There we go. So currently the story, so this guy over here, this is Alexi. He's our gangster. It also has Kissable Man, that's very true. This is our gangster, this is the route we're on at the moment. He's very, Zane will understand this, he's very Soji coded, unfortunately. I don't need to explain that any further for Zane. But basically one of his members of his gang has turned up dead. He was accused, now they're trying to prove that he is not the one who did it. And we've just given everyone some information, and the Prince guy has gone with the cosplayer to go to the police and be like, hey, so it's not this guy. It's basically a summary of what's happening. So, and this is Uni. Thank you for the hydrate. This is Uni. She is she's a detective, and also I worry about her a little bit. Thank you for the drink. I see, and yeah, I eat food now. Hi. Get some rest, get some food. Arigato for raid. Uni is Hattori Heiji coded, shall we say. So, But it's fun, I'm really enjoying it. It's really good, the art's really nice. So yeah. Oh, gee, okay. Alright, let's continue. I was out of country for college back then. Why'd you go that far away anyway? Plenty of good universities here. Not for detectives, no. True, doesn't seem like they'd give a shit about detectives here. Ouch, he's not wrong. She has one brain cell, it's only activated while detectiving. So accurate. Anyway, don't worry too much about Blackthorn. The police might be useless, but now that a member of the gang has been killed, Sasha will start hunting them down. It'll only be a matter of time before we sniff them out. Never thought I'd have a gangster reassure me that he'd catch a serial killer. I've come a long way since you thought I kidnapped people and stole things from starving children, yeah? I didn't say the second one! Anyway, should I go buy the drinks? What, you want to get started on the festivities already? No, I mean, for later, unless you guys have the stuff already? I glanced at the kitchen, but I didn't see any beverages or party foods. I do not consent to having my living room used for such purposes. Oh, is it going to be somewhere else then? I'd assumed they could only gather here for secrecy, but it makes sense they'd want to get out of here. We'd been stuck in this room for quite a while after all. Yeah, of course. How do you feel about Celestial? Ah, ooh. Oh, I've never seen Celestial this empty before. The club's closed for the night, courtesy of Prince Thierry renting the entire place out, of course. Apparently he knows the manager of the club very well and trusts him to maintain secrecy. The manager had set a couple bottles of beer in front of us, told us where to find more if we needed any, and then left for the night. A man who knows what his job is and does it well. Damn. Can I go home now? Sammy, we just got here. I'm allergic to the outdoors. I thought you said it was sunlight last time. You told me it was milk. At least keep your story straight if you're going to lie. I don't want to hear that from you. I don't lie. I selectively tell the truth. That's even worse. They look much more relaxed than they had earlier. Having the charges against Alexei dropped must have taken a load off their minds. I'm kind of surprised at how quickly it wrapped up. I guess at least can do it if they put their minds to it. Anyway, save it back in the hideout, but we've been cooped up there all afternoon, so I'm not complaining about this change in location. The sound of the door closing stops me in my tracks, and the five of us swivel, look in unison with various degrees of horror. You guys are really bad at this whole secrecy thing. That's strange. Do you forget to lock the... uni? I blink as a familiar figure shows up near the door. It's gonna be Theo! Oh god. Yep, Theo! Girl, are you serious? I've been trying to reach you for the past few hours, and this is where you were? I glance at my phone, and sure enough, I have some missed calls from Theo. She must have called during our discussion. Oh, sorry, I haven't had a chance to check my phone. It's been a long day. What about you? Why are you here? The club's closed for the night. I left something here by accident. Fury suddenly seems to notice that we aren't alone, because she looks at everyone around us before giving me a huge grin. A long day, huh? Now this I gotta hear. I glance over at Prince Thierry, who smiles politely but looks a little tense, and then back at Furo, who leans against one of the chairs with a smirk on her face. This is my best friend, Furo. I know this is asking a lot, but she's trustworthy, so... What, are you guys worried to tell people you're here or something? Don't worry about that. I see all kinds of people here, and that's not even worth bragging about anymore. I mean, I saw your brother the other day. Etienne was here. Oh right, Prince Thierry has a younger brother. He rarely shows up in the public though, so I don't even know what he looks like. Sure was, he's a regular. He is? Anyway, I don't really care why you're here. I get paid to talk, not pry. Fine, you can stay. Wait, really? Since she is your friend, I will trust your judgment. Is that not what you wanted? No, it is, but I feel a little cheated since I had to work so hard for your trust. It's because Jem gave him an earful about being nicer to you. Alexei, must you insist on trampling my dignity? I literally just saying you're a nice guy. So, she nudges me in the side, an excited look on her face. Where's this story I was promised? So I tell her a bit about what transpired today. I have to leave out a lot of the details, so I focus mostly on my own involvement, from stumbling upon the body to meeting the other four. And leave out the jailbreak part, of course. The story has a lot of holes due to the parts I omitted, but Fia doesn't seem to care. She listens excitedly, nodding along and gasping where appropriate, and even cursing Mr. Potato Head out when I tell her what he had said. You weren't kidding when you said you had a hell of a day. I let you out from my side for a couple of hours and you run off and get involved in all this. Well, hopefully I'll be able to have a nice and quiet few weeks after this. Your eyes light up when you read about dead bodies, girl. I don't think you know what a peaceful life means. Okay, but actual corpses are different. I can say that now, as a dead body expert. One makes you an expert, huh? It's still one more than I expected to see on a Tuesday morning. There's a sound of glasses clinking against the table, and I look over to see that Jem has moved several bottles in front of us. I brought some drinks for you ladies. Well, if it isn't Mr. Gemstones himself. You know who I am? Duh, the girls are crazy about crazy about you. They'd be so sad if they knew you were here when the club was closed. Looks like you're pretty popular, Jem. It's a little embarrassing to talk about my streams in real life, though. Oh, mood. Oh, that's Alexei, by the way. Hey there. Hey yourself, I recognize you from your mugshot. Yeah, that's flattering. I glance over at Prince Thierry, who has already begun drinking. He gives me a nod before returning to his cup. The bottle in front of him is half empty. Damn, you've been drinking fast! That's His Highness over there. I know, and even if I didn't, it's obvious by his choice of beverage. Really? Yeah, that's the most expensive thing we have on the menu. Son of a bitch. Rest in peace, Alexei. Prince Thierry acts like he doesn't hear him, though I can see the corners of his mouth quirk up slightly. And finally, that's Sammy. Actually, where did he go? I look around for him and finally found him in the corner of a booth, melting into a seat. I reach out to poke his cheek to see if he's awake, and he lets out a groan in response. Hi, Sammy. Is he okay? Yeah, that's normal. He deflates when he steps outside of his house. Luckily, I was able to tempt him here with free booze. Really? Not a lot of drinking going on right now, though. You sure he's not just wasted? Sammy sits up with a speed I've never seen him move at before and picks up one of the bottles of cheap beer on the table. I wouldn't get drunk off of this. Oh yeah? Alright, I'll call your bluff. Drink up. First to give. Oh no. Oh, you're challenging me? Really ballsy, aren't you? Wait, Sammy, she really knows how to hold her liquor, so maybe that's not a good idea. No take-backs. Wouldn't dream of it. Bottoms up. Oh no. Well, those two are fine off in the corner, I guess. The two of them stare at each other, and then in unison, they grab the nearest bottle to them and tip it back. I expected Sammy would be competitive, but I didn't think he'd get serious about something like drinking. Well, I'm just glad Fio's getting along with him, though that shouldn't be a surprise. She's charismatic enough to be friendly with most people. I watch as Fio and Sammy both reach for the same bottle, glare at one another, and then accidentally knock it off the table while trying to wrestle it from each other. Never mind, I feel like I'm watching a disaster slowly unfold. That's cute though, I like that, it's like a little detail. Hey girl, what you doing? Drink up, drink up. Oh, wait, Fio, it's overflowing. Fio frowns, apparently taking my statement as a challenge, and tries again. She completely misses the cup this time, and I yelp quickly and scoot away before any of it could splash on me. She's completely sloshed. Nah, just slightly tipsy. How are you fine? I'm a professional at destroying my body. It's used to it by now. Wait, you actually won? Let's call it a draw. He does look like he's faring better than Fira, but his cheeks are reddened, and his eyes are slightly unfocused. Still, the fact you went glass for glass with someone who drinks for a living makes me a little worried. He cheated, obviously. Cope. You talk funny, you know that? I don't want to hear that from someone who's slurring all her words. Sammy suddenly stands up, and Fira and I look at him questioningly. Where are you going? Bathroom. I'm going to puke my guts out. It disappeared before either of us can say anything. Professional at destroying my own body. Cheers to that, right? Yeah, that's, yeah. Also, hey Iris, how are you? The wine here is simply exquisite. Wouldn't you agree, Alexi? You sure you're gonna be okay there, Gamer Boy? Oh, this is really cute! I love this. I love this. She followed him to make sure he's okay. Then again, I suppose any glass shared with comrades will taste special. I'm fine. Oh, this is really cute! I like this. This is like a little nice little detail. Ugh, what comrades. Try walking through the door instead of the wall next time. You walk into a wall. Oh, that's oh dear. Guess I'm not getting those motorcycle upgrades after all. You can at least pretend not to be so happy about bleeding me dry. Why wouldn't I be happy about receiving your generous goodwill? I'm gonna stab you in the back one of these days. Please don't. We worked really hard to get you declared innocent. It's so lively here. I've been smiling so much my cheeks hurt. I'm really glad I took the chance today. In another universe, maybe I never went to the jail. Maybe I waited for Mr. Potato Head and returned to work instead. The me in that universe is probably lying in bed right now, aimlessly scrolling through her phone, not knowing what she's missing out on. That could have easily been me if I had decided differently. I still don't exactly know what that vision is, or why I saw it in the first place. I'm kind of thankful for it. I would never have been in this position without it. Life works out in strange ways, doesn't it? Suddenly wanting to talk some more, I glance around to see where everyone's at. They're mostly sitting by themselves now, cradling their own drinks and enjoying the atmosphere. I should join one of them. Alexi? I quickly notice the star of the show is looking rather gloomy in the corner. I make my way over. Alexi shoots me a sour look, but thankfully doesn't stop me from sitting down next to him. How many? Huh? Which glass is that? Lie and give me a number less than 5. Oh, it's my first one. I'm not a big drinker, and unfortunately, I have work tomorrow. At least, I hope I still have work. Mr. Potato Head might just fire me tomorrow morning, and I wouldn't even be able to complain this time. You're my favorite person in the world. By the way, how did it go? Alexi had left for the police station an hour or 2 ago. I thought the whole ordeal would take longer, but barely 30 minutes after he left, I received a text message telling me that everything had been taken care of. The whole thing was just a formality. By the time I got there, they already knew I wasn't the one who did it. They actually tried to kick me out because they were too busy investigating the new info Jem brought them. Something about monitoring the hotel security cameras to see if they could catch the culprit. Oh, there'll be an ad starting in 35 minutes, just so everyone knows. On Twitch. I doubt Blackthorn would be so careless, but whatever floats their boat. He shrugs, looking decidedly unconcerned about the serial killer. They work surprisingly quickly. Only because Kiara got on their asses. You'll learn that this nation's police doesn't do shit unless you pressure them. Usually their lackluster work ethic works out in my favor though, so I'm not complaining. I've never met this Kiara before, but honestly she sounds terrifying. So yeah, I got there, signed some papers, almost got thrown back in prison again for making fun of their incompetence. You know, the usual fanfare. You like to live on the edge, huh? I'm a gangster girlie. Making fun of the cops is in the job description. Sits back in his seat and tips the bottle back, making a face when he realizes that it's empty. Did you let your gang know that everything was taken care of? Yeah, dropped by the office before I came here. And everything was okay? Yeah? What do you expect was gonna happen? I don't know, a continuation of when we left? Nah, they're dumb, but then don't have a death wish. Anyway, I told them I was off the hook. They're awfully sorry for not believing in me, and even more sorry when I told them to take care of my paperwork for the next week. You guys really have that much paperwork? Yeah, we're a loan company, remember? Uh-huh. Nah, I'm serious. Fighting and gang work isn't profitable nowadays. We've had to branch out these last few years. We're corporate now. Real business and you all are. You don't believe me, do you? Not at all. What'll it take it to convince you? See me in a suit and a tie? I'll have you know I pull that off pretty well. What's the rating on this game, real quick? Here we go. What rating is this game? I assume it's... While it doesn't mention anything, I assume it's not anything sussy related, like sussy levels, you know? I'm gonna save real quick though. Because this line to me reads sussy. Like, we could make a joke about, you know, it's not the only thing that. Anyway, Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna go with it. I'm sure you can pull anything off well. Maybe I should have said that. Now I'm embarrassed. Yeah, flattery will get you everywhere. You ever wear one? A suit? Don't think so. Never really had the chance to. You're missing out. Thierry and Jem both have a couple. One of these days we should get you in one. You're not offering your own? Sure, if you don't mind some mysterious and savory substances stuck to it. What was that you said you were? A proper businessman, was it? The world would be a happier place if all businesses were allowed to throw hands, honestly. Honestly, so real. Imagine being able to punch a customer when they were being an asshole to you. Hey. I glanced up from where I'm trying to get through this new citrus-flavored drink that randomly appeared in front of me. I expected another smug remark. He's been making fun of me for a while about my inability to handle the aftertaste. But the look on his face is surprisingly thoughtful. Thanks for everything. I mean it. What's with the sudden farewell speech? The unexpected seriousness of the conversation throws me off enough to pop an ill-timed joke, but thankfully he doesn't seem to mind. Nah, baby. You ain't getting rid of me that easily. But I just wanted to make sure you knew I appreciated it. You did more for a stranger than I'd done for most people in my whole life. Don't worry about it. It was for my own benefit too, remember? Though I guess I can't even include it as work experience since it was a private case. Ugh. Regretting helping me already? No, but I'll never follow you into the Diorla office again. You sure about that? It's unavoidable if you start working there. Huh? Why would I ever work there? He slings his arm around across the back of the booth behind me, close enough that I could feel his body heat. CG? CG? Obviously, because there's a spot for you in the gang if the detectiving stops working out. I'll even vouch for you. Uh-huh. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine myself getting recruited to a gang, even as a joke. You could be our next star named debt collector, after me, of course. What? I thought you meant the paperwork part. That's boring. Leave it to the grunts to do that. Fieldwork's more fun, yeah? With these little arms, people will be collecting money from me. You gave up on your chair, Shadow Tree, already? That would require me to have a chair at all times, wouldn't it? Oh, yeah. Tell you what, I'll teach you some self-defense tricks later, yeah? No chairs required. They're easy enough that someone like me can do them? Why not? Not everything relies on brute strength. Okay, I might take you up on that then. Sweet, I'll turn you into the most fearsome fire the streets have ever seen. People will be cowering at the mere sight of you. It'll be epic. Okay, maybe we don't need to go that far. That's really cute. That's so cute! Ah! Anyway, what was that noise? Oh no. That was a microphone. Is someone gonna start singing? Oh no. Yep, there it is. It's hard not to figure out where it's coming from. Fia has climbed onto the stage and started belting out a solo. I quickly make my way over before she could do any more damage with her karaoke. And by karaoke, I mean her singing undecipherable lyrics into the mouth of an empty champagne bottle while swinging around the room. You're gonna have such a nasty hangover tomorrow. It's Kay. I don't work till tomorrow night anyway. Free drinks are free drinks. If I don't drink them now, when am I gonna get the opportunity again? She's pretty clingy when she's drunk, but I find it cute. Fia acts very professional and cool normally, so it's nice to see her let go and have some fun. Also helps she relies on me more too. Don't your patrons normally buy you drinks? Nah, they're so stingy nowadays. I asked them if they want refills, but all they want to do is talk about the stupid virus and the stupid politics and the stupid royal family. Wait, Fia, shh. I quickly glance over to make sure she isn't executed on the spot for treason, but Prince Thierry just waves it off before going back to making patronizing comments about Alexi's attempted champagne tower. It doesn't look very stable, does it? It's gotten that bad? Nah, don't worry, I got this. Yeah, everyone's such a downer. I don't want to hear another story about how this dude's emotionally cheating on his wife with me. And hey, can I have that? What are you doing, Alexi? Stop breaking shit. I see you in the background. She pulls one of the unopened bottles, already reaching for it. I nod and switch out the alcohol for a glass of water when she's not looking. Judging by the way she chucks it down, I don't think she noticed. Oh, it almost fell. Once I make enough money, let's just move to a farm together, far away from any icky people. Nah, trust. Famous last words, famous last words. Sure, but how am I gonna do detective work if there's no one around? Unless you're going to make mysteries for me? See? Just one more. Oh no. I'm waiting for the sound effect. Nope, not smart enough for that. You'll figure it out instantly. Oh, oh no. So what's going on? Oh no. I wouldn't say that. Oh cool, Jenga. No! Sammy, no! Sammy, no. Girl, don't even start with me. You were the top of the class in high school and... Oh, see? Even Alexi's like, Sammy, don't! She suddenly stops talking, expression serious, and grabs my shoulder with both hands. Well, are you okay? You're not gonna throw up, are you? Uni? Yes? What if someone steals the carrots? Could you figure out who did it? If we were the only ones living on the farm, then yes, it'd be you. Drat. She collapses on the floor dramatically, and I laugh and sit down next to her. It was such a good idea too. I'm sure I'd be glad I suffered through 4 years of college and 2 years of Mr. Potato Head to fulfill my dream of becoming the carrot detective. You'd become Sherlock Holmes, and even then wouldn't be enough to justify Mr. Potato Head's reign of terror. Ugh, speaking of him, it's probably gonna let me have it tomorrow. I kind of just ran off today and never returned. Ooh, girl, you know what you need? I don't need another drink. I wasn't even gonna say that. Jeez, your opinion of me is trash. Maybe try saying that when you aren't surrounded by empty beer bottles. Huh, well anyway, one of the girls gave me a book of meditation yesterday. Maybe you could just dissociate during one of his lectures. That actually sounds like a good idea. Maybe I'll take you up on that. Yeah, let me send you the link to it. She tries to type in her password, but her fingers are shaking too much that she almost locks herself out. I gently pry the phone out of her grasp. I'll do it for you, okay? Beauty, I think I might be wasted. I know. Oh, that's cute! Oh, that's so cute! Look at them! Aw. I didn't know you still had this as your background. It was so cute! I'm assuming school. Aw. When was this again? Second year of high school, right? Girl, I'm drunk out of my mind and you have photographic memory. Yeah, I wasn't really asking. Look at our matching uniforms, so cute. Your sister are wearing yours all the time, remember? Don't remind me. I take one last look at the wallpaper before texting the link to myself and returning her phone to her. Yeah? You've come a long way, you know. You used to be so shy, you'd never talk to anyone. I'm glad you're feeling more comfortable with yourself now. Theo. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised. I didn't think you had it in you. Alright, before I forget, we should check these profiles. Not the same as this 4-4, still the same. Okay. Theo. Okay. Alright. I only had to look away for a few moments and you're all grown up now. Since when did you get so brave? Okay, Theo, that's enough. Hey. Her voice suddenly goes quiet and she leans in. I can still smell the alcohol in her breath, but her eyes are surprisingly sharp and serious despite her smiling face. They're not pressuring you into this, are they? Huh? I know I said I wasn't gonna pry earlier, but I'd be blind if I didn't notice this was a weird group. You okay? You didn't get caught up in anything dangerous, did you? Blackthorn's image flashes in my mind and I wave it away, but not quickly enough. Theo frowns, taking my silence as an answer, and starts to stand up. I lunge forward without thinking, grabbing her wrist to stop her. No, I mean, it's okay. I'm fine. Theo looks at me patiently, prompting me to continue. She's right though, even though I've been trying not to think about it, I can't deny there's definitely a high probability the four of them are involved in more serious things. Do I trust them despite that? Some things have happened, yeah, but I don't think they'll hurt me. I don't have anything to back that up, but it's just a feeling I'm getting. It's rather a weak proclamation. Fear remains quiet and I feel my conviction fading away. If you don't think so, then maybe I should... Uni. Yeah? If you think they're trustworthy, then that's enough for me. Oh, I thought you put up more of a fight. Why? I don't know, you're usually so suspicious of everyone. Well, I know how much that brain of yours likes to overthink. You'll start second-guessing yourself if I say anything. Well, she's not wrong about that. Leave the overthinking to me. You just focus on having fun, okay? You deserve to. Well, since you said it, I guess I have to now. I relax a bit. A little. Fia may not know her, but her approval means more to me than anything else. I guess the saying is true. Love changes you. Huh? Love? Of course, you met those 4 hot studs and completely changed. You're not trying to tell me it's not related, are you? I haven't even known them for a day yet. Theo completely annoys my protests and barrels on. You never get close to people, yet now you're voluntarily hanging out. Seems suspicious if you ask me. Don't think I didn't know you leaving out all the juicy bits in your story earlier. And you always say you don't have a knack for being a detective. This isn't me being a detective, it's called being nosy. So, which one are you interested in? Theo! She nudges me with her shoulder and gives me a big grin that knows I know it means I'm not getting out of this that easily. Give me a quick rundown before I pass out. Luckily, Theo falls asleep pretty quickly, so I don't have to tell her too much. The club is quieter now, and I realize that the evening is winding down. It's several hours past midnight already. I glance over at the table, and the four of them are sitting at. Prince Thierry seems to have finished draining Alexi's wallet dry, though the two of them are still arguing about something or another. Jem, on the other hand, on the other side of the table, wiping it down while Sammy points out the dirty spots. I wish this moment could last forever. No, don't think like that. Everything has to come to an end. But still, it felt too short. I'm reaching over for Fia, who is slumped over with her eyes closed, when my hand brushes against something on the floor. Oh, that's really cute. Wait a second. Didn't we see a stick? What is this? It looks like some kind of dog. Ah! Eek! How did you move over here so fast? Is that Pochurin number 5, the one with only 50 copies in circulation? The only Pompadour? Oh, hello. You're very close. Hello. Personal space, Sammy. Oops. He continues to stare excitedly at the sticker, hands balled into fists in front of him, as if resisting the urge to reach for it. You can have it if you want. I found it on the floor. He snatches the stick away before I even finish staring and cradles it to his chest like a baby. Oh no, you've gone through so much. How could they treat you like this? I guess even Sammy can get excited about things. For you. Huh? Didn't you say there's only 50 of them? I can't take it then. You're the fan. You should have it. It's fine. Just let me look at it sometime. Are you sure? He nods, though it looks like it takes some serious willpower for him to give it back to me. Do me a favor in return. Yeah, of course. What is it? There are some others lost in the wild. I want you to collect them for me. Ah, I see. You just don't want to go outside. Why would I need to go outside if I have you? And I go out turning him down. He really should get more sunlight, but it's a little hard to do that when he's looking at me like that. Fucking puppy dog eyes. Fine, if I see any while I'm going around, I'll pick them up. I'm not going to go out of my way to try and find them, though. That's fine. I feel like I just agreed to something annoying. Oh well. Those things are pretty cute, so I guess it won't hurt to keep an eye out. Uni has acquired a Pochurin sticker, but there are still many left to find in the world. If you come across any, simply click on it and it'll get added to the Pochurin menu, accessible from the main menu. Each one has an associated side story that you can view. These are optional and revolve around the daily life of a main cast, so pick and choose which ones you want to view. By the way, the Pompadour side story has been added this time. Cute! Cute. I like that. After that, I try to stall some more by going around and talking to everyone, but I can't prolong it for much longer. The guys seem ready to leave too, putting on their jackets and cleaning everything up. I yawn a couple times, trying to help out, but I feel like I'm moving at half their speed. It's been a long day. Want me to walk you home? Nah, it's okay. Fear and I live nearby. Yeah? Wish I could say the same. Tiri, want me to drive you back? That would be wonderful, thank you. You're not gonna offer to drive me too? Sorry, even if it's late, I don't think it's a good idea if you two are seen in the same vehicle. He'll be fine. He can run back home. He's a freak of nature. You know, this celebration for me doesn't feel very celebratory. Hey. Hi. You look a little sad. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I just wanted to know why. I guess I'm just sad the night is over. I wish it could have gone on a little longer. I had a lot of fun with you guys. The silence that meets my statement is uncomfortable, and I quickly scramble to say something else. Stupid uni, when will you learn? You should have just kept your mouth shut. You always drive people away, but acting desperate. They obviously don't feel the same. Oh, See, Gem? You didn't need to worry at all. Huh? Gem here was worried you'd find us all annoying and wouldn't want to see us again. Alexi! Payback for not driving me back. Well, it's true. I mean, you only met us just because of the case, so I wasn't sure if you'd find our personalities overbearing. Not at all. In fact, today's been the most fun I've had in ages. Really? You two overthink things way too much. You'll drop by tomorrow, yeah? Don't invite people over to my house. Fine, you do it then. Come over tomorrow. I want to see that Potterin sticker. Please don't tell me you've converted her as well. You're just a hater. I'm not. You should be thankful I haven't made those monstrosities illegal yet. Literally hater behavior. They all look at me and I smile back, a feeling of relief settling inside me. That wasn't supposed to be funny. I know, I wasn't laughing at you. I gesture aimlessly. I'm not even sure what exactly I'm trying to say, but they seem to understand anyway. Get some sleep then, girlie. Let's grab a bite together tomorrow, yeah? Okay. See you then. Wait, can you carry me? Nah. Sammy sulks a bit as Alexi leaves, mumbling something under his breath all the way, but he stops at the door and gives me a small wave over his shoulder before he too disappears into the night. He's going to be okay, right? Well, we should get going too. Come on, Tiri. I parked in the back. Alright. Good night then, detective. Be careful on your way home. You too, Prince Tiri. Bye! The two of them leave, and then it's just me and a sleeping Theo left. Alright, Theo, it's our turn to leave now. I slink her over my shoulder like usual. She mumbles something into my neck and sags a whole weight against me. But I don't complain like I normally do. I'm so happy nothing can ruin this evening for me. Famous last words? Famous last words? No, don't do it! I gotta... right now? Yeah, I can't hold it. Oh, she's gonna vomit. Oh, come on, Theo, you drink every day, don't you? This is nothing for you. Oh no. If you puke on me, I will never forgive you. I know you had fun tonight, but try to take care of yourself, okay? You aren't that young anymore. What are you gonna do if I'm not here to drag you home? I don't need to worry about that. You'll always be here. Theo, wait, don't try to flutter your way out of this. Also, I heard that at the end. I won't be there for you if you throw up on me. I'm serious. I guess I'll hold it in then. I won't want to lose you. That shouldn't be the only thing holding you back from vomiting on someone. Huh? Why did you randomly stop? Nothing. I just thought I saw something move. I glance over at the alleyway. Even though it's dark, I can still see the back wall due to the lights. I don't see anything. Yeah, that's weird. I could have sworn that Diorla guy died here, right? Maybe it's his ghost. Okay, we're leaving now. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Shouldn't detectives not believe in ghosts? Obviously ghosts aren't real, but just because you know something to be true doesn't mean you can stop your brain from thinking otherwise. You're right. Just like how I know I shouldn't drink this much. I still... Hold it in, Theo. Oh boy. Hehe. I was almost spotted. That would have been really bad, wouldn't it? After all, my face would have scared, don't you think? Oh shit. See, it's tough crowd today. Why are you sulking over there? I thought you'd be happy. It's gone exactly as you wanted. Something's wrong. Why is she acting like that? What was that? Are you having second thoughts already? No. Oh really? Even though you went out of your way to send that text? Even though you tipped off the police? Why'd you do that? I thought you wanted to be uninvolved. No reason. Well, keep your secrets if you want. I'll figure them out soon enough. Well then, dear Uni, enjoy your happiness while you still have it. After all, it won't last forever. But you'd know that, wouldn't you? Ooh, that's the end of the demo. Ooh, oh no, not the cliffhanger. Damn it. Okay, cool. All right. This marks the end of the prologue. Thank you for trying out the demo. Oh, thank you for the Necromancer redeem. We hope you enjoyed it. We'll be running a Kickstarter campaign from October 22nd to November 21st. If it's successful, the full game is estimated to come out in 2026. You can follow the campaign on that link. Also, you can look on Steam, and there's also Discord. There's also a feedback form, which I can fill in, which I'll obviously do that off stream. That was really good though. I really enjoyed that. The story was really engaging. I really liked the characterization of all the characters. Like, it's fun having the, like, they very clearly mesh well. I find that a lot of series struggle with giving different love interests, like, different personalities, and then having them all in the same space and then having them mesh together well. And I think that Mirage Noir has done a really good job of that. I really liked all the little references, like the Clouseau, the B221. I hope that there'll be like a Detective Conan reference in there somewhere. That's just me being biased. But no, that was really good. I really liked that. That was great. That was really good. I really enjoyed that. I will probably play through, maybe on stream, I'll probably play through like the other routes, because we can skip through a lot of the text that's like duplicate and stuff, which is a great feature. I like that. I like when games give you the ability to like skip through stuff that you've already done without wasting time and stuff, so you can actually get through everything. So we might do like another, probably not next week, but maybe the week after, we might do another run through, and we could go through the character routes and things like that. So yeah, that was really cool. In the feedback, I'll probably mention the CGs. Like, it would have been cool to see a little bit more art. However, caveat, I say that. However, I do know that, one, this is just a demo. Two, art is very expensive. So that's the only reason multipath VNs are playable. Yeah, that's it, exactly. So it's good to have that little like skip through without like losing bits of story. So it's good. I like that. Good. Accessibility, very important. Yeah, I'm curious to see. There's like, so we did one mini game. There's apparently more mini games. Without a skipped already red function, so many VNs would be infuriating. Oh yeah. There's some that are just, yeah, they're a bit of a slog. So, but yeah, okay, so, I definitely think I would like to go through the other bits of story to see how things go. I'm curious to see how the bit where we are at the celebration afterward changes. I assume that depending on who we picked, we go sit with them instead of Alexi. So yes, we'll see. I'm also really curious to see what's happening with Blackthorn and why he knows who we are, they know who we are and things like that. So I think that's fun. Yeah, I definitely would like to see, it'd be cool to see some CG, but again, I imagine, one, because it's a demo, two, because there's like, it's expensive to get art. Art is just expensive, you know? So we'll see. I'll put it in the form. You know, I really enjoyed it. There was like, the pacing, I felt the pacing was quite good. I felt engaged the entire time. I find with some VNs that like it can be a little bit, like it can take it, like it can be a bit of a slog story-wise, but I think the pacing was really good. Like, they kept having stuff happen in a way that wasn't too overpowering and then also wasn't too like underwhelming. And the only thing that I probably was like a little bit stressed about was the timer, the QTEs, the quick time events, because I wasn't expecting QTEs all of a sudden, so maybe like a warning would have been good, but then I may have missed it, so that's also a possibility. But yeah, love the characters, the designs are great, I love the art style, I love the personalities, I like the way they all mesh together. I like that very clearly, it's very well thought out, very well loved, and I can't wait to see the full game. I'm a little bit sad that it is estimated to come out in 2026, because that is 2 years from now. That's so far away. Then again, I guess, okay, technically it's like anywhere between a year and 2 months to like several months, because I forgot that, you know, today is October, so yeah. Yeah, so that was Mirage Noir. That was the full demo. I really enjoyed that. I definitely think we'll play through the others on stream. And thank you all for hanging out with me during that whole time. or if you came in or if you came from one of the raids, etc. Like, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I can't wait to see more. Yeah. So, I think I'll raid out on Twitch. Let me see who is on stream. I'll just check to see who's live. I'm trying to see if there's anyone who's got like a similar kind of vibe going on for their streams. Actually, you know what? Let me see if there's anyone else playing Mirage. Wow. Let's see. Oh, it's just me. Okay. Oh god, not the double up. Oh. God, the double up. I hate that Twitch autoplays audio. It's so annoying. Anyway. Okay, well, let's see. I've muted the tab so we don't get blasted with audio if I go into streams. I'll just to see who is like doing stuff. You know, I'll raid over to, yeah, we'll do that. I have an idea. I know what we'll do. So, thanks for the background noise. Yeah, no worries. I hope you enjoyed listening to me flail around in the background. That's one of the best things about stream is when I'm watching a stream, it's usually because I have it on the background, so I do like the same thing, so yeah, no, I really enjoyed that. Alright, I'm gonna go to my end screen. Here's all my socials on Twitch chat. If you're on YouTube, you can check in the description, and then I will see you all, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Friday, MLC night tomorrow night, yeah. I don't know what we're doing, we'll be doing something. But thank you everyone for coming. I'll see you later. We're gonna raid out to Mir. I should put, here's the raid message buttons as well. If you're on YouTube, I'm not gonna raid out on YouTube just because I don't think anyone is, I don't think anyone I can raid is online right now. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, cool. Alright, yeah, I'll leave it for now. Alright, thank you everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Shop's closed. Me cats. Shoot. Out. Good night!